What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Indiana Pacers fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Look who's back. Back in the United States. We will be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs hosting the Indiana Pacers, looking to go undefeated, from what I understand from you guys, for the first time in franchise history in the preseason.
Oh, thank you, Bobby February.
Skull, Crimson Crusader, Bobby February. Go Spurs, go indeed. Let's make it 5-0, like my Mustang, 5-0. Now only what's going on? Texas Forum says, if we start with any record below 4-6, then do you think Mitch will be... No. No, too soon, I think. 3 beers, what's going on? Yup says the Spurs by 20.
Okay, I like it.
Glaze and Baking, what's going on? Daniel Berry, happy Friday to you. Skull, I don't necessarily agree with that, but okay. I've checked out of baseball. With the Yankees getting eliminated,
done, yeah.
I'm out. Which is fine. I have the Spurs season starting shortly. Got the Giants. At least fun to watch right now. Got the music thing happening. I do want to record the Wemby is Back song, hopefully before the season starts, but I also don't want to rush it. But it will be up within the next week or so. What's up, Paisan? Patrick?
Thank you, NFL Only. I got back today, so it just got here.
Alex, I did not see the Steph warm-up dunk, did you?
No, I missed it.
I did hear about another injury to Sohan. It's a minor injury. I wanted to shoot a video yesterday. Oh, he sprained his wrist, so he's going to miss the season opener. But I didn't get a chance to shoot a video. Life has gotten a little busy with stuff. There's a second YouTube channel, just other hobbies. I do want to do a video, start doing videos a little more than regular, at least every other day when the regular season starts. 3 words that we, I think, as a collective, are tired of hearing together is Jeremy Sohan injured. That's 4 injuries in the last 12 months. He had the thumb injury, which was a freak injury. He needed surgery on when he bumped into Chris Paul. Then he had the back injury that was on and off for the second half of the season. He had the calf injury during the summer that kept him out of the playing with Poland. And now, minor, sure, but a wrist sprain. It's like, dude, if you keep you keep getting injured, you're not going to be a Spur the following season. Dylan Harper starting. I have no idea. Carlos Jeter, what's going on?
Carlos!
Thank you for stopping in, Carlos. Dr. Phil, what is up with your postal service? I'm watching the package you're sending me start from your hometown, then it goes to Louisiana, comes back to Texas and hits Dallas, and then back out again. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. It's crazy. What's up, Steven Z? Spurs said Fox and Stone expected to be back by the 2nd or 3rd game of the season. Thank you, Fontaine. Robert Harper, what's up? It is what it is. Says if the Ravens lose one more game, I'm checking out of football. Fair. Clay Cup, what's up? Carter Bryant could take his spot. Yes. If Carter stays healthy and plays very well and Jeremy can't stay healthy, then, yeah, he takes a spot.
Hi, Toby.
For Joey's American. Toby says, hey, good to see you back. Barnes should be on the coaching staff. Interesting, Clay Cup. Ruski watching on NBA League Pass. That's where I'll be watching most of the games this year, except for the games on ESPN. I'll be watching those on Sling. The games that are on Amazon Prime, I'm going to watch those on Amazon Prime. And then the few games that are blacked out, I might watch at her house or get Fubo, depending on how things line up. They're doing $70 off again for a month, so if it lines up where there's 3 ESPN games and then 2 blacked out games, I might just get Fubo for 5 games.
Yeah.
Molimo, I hope the Spurs win today, but I'm a Spurs fan. Wemby Cornette will crush the Pacers centers. Asia, good evening. It's been a while.
Hey,
Hope you're doing well. How about the Giants looking at least fun to watch? Happy Friday to you guys, by the way. And if you haven't done so, please hit the thumbs up. Fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And it looks like this. Is that your stomach?
That's my stomach.
Okay. The couch contingent's all here, as you can see.
The last member is back.
He was out of the country. Groot and JL hanging out down here. The Hulk is making an appearance.
Yay!
RR210, what's up? Keith, thank you for stopping in. Gabriel, what's going on? It is going to be a great season. And I think one of you said if the Spurs win tonight, this will be the first time in the team's history to go undefeated in the preseason. So we might see history tonight.
That'd be cool. I'm down with that. Seems
like the guys are taking this seriously, which, hey, good. I mean, glad you're taking something seriously. B-Bear, 88. Pop's always there to help. I like Scattaboo. I'm a little worried about he's going to be Scatta CTE in a few years, the way he runs into people with his head. He's fun to watch. Jackson Dart looks fun to watch. I love it. Tracy Go, Spurs Go. Greco says, hola, Mr. and Miss TSR.
Hola.
If the Dodgers win tonight, that's a sweep of the Brewers, is it? The Toronto-Milwaukee series that's right, that's tied. Or not Toronto-Seattle series is tied. As a Texans fan, I can tell you winning out in preseason doesn't, yeah, I know it doesn't, but still. Student of the Savior, Jorling Chung. Jorling Chung was without a doubt DeJounte Murray's #1 supporter when he was a Spur. Banger away, good evening to you. If anybody's new to the channel, by the way, and you haven't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? We're a wonderful Spurs community, at least I think we are.
You are.
We do news videos throughout the week, and those will pick up, of course, when the season starts. I'm going to go live for at least 80 games. I've already put it out there. I'm not doing the third game of the season versus the Nets. The Giants are playing the Eagles. Saquon Barkley versus old team. The Giants whooped the Eagles in their first matchup, so I want to see the rematch. The game is, unfortunately, the Spurs game's at 2 o'clock on a Sunday, so I had to make a choice. And I do love the Giants as much as the Spurs, but I only get to see the Giants play 17 games a year, if that.
If that.
Because sometimes games get bumped.
Blacked out, yeah.
Whereas the Spurs, I usually see at least 80, and I will see some playoffs games this season. I said it. Skull, we can get some Chuck. Absolutely. Banger Wave says Connecticut announced. Banger Wave, are you from Connecticut? Because that's where we are. We're in central Connecticut. Asia, that's all you can do. And stay positive. And one thing that always helped me is, remember, she wants you to be happy and move on with your life. She does. Live your best life. The best way you can honor your mom is to live your best life moving forward.
I agree.
Will Miss TSR be part of the season opener? I don't know. That's Wednesday?
Is it this Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it's this coming Wednesday. Against the Mavericks.
I can probably be here, yeah.
Carlos says, I don't know how Big R looks so handsome. Oh, Carlos. So when are we trading or letting go of Jacob Toby? You really don't like Jacob Toby. Oh, it's Phil. You didn't have to send a super chat. He says, I apologize for my mail service, but always goes for his go. Do you know what Phil sent me?
His book.
A
he
signed
signed
book.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to getting that. That'll be a very special item in the house. And we'll read it from front to back. I will give you a private review on the Twitter. I'll give you an honest review and let you know what I think of it, because I think that's, as a musician, I would hate for people to, lie to me and say, yeah, I love the vocals, when most people generally hate the vocals because they don't like extreme vocals. New Haven, nice. I'll be in that area Sunday. I'll be in North Haven for a comic show.
Hey, Jamie.
The sloth.
Ooh. Slothy also just back from Montenegro.
That's right. Oh, you know what? While we're doing boops, let's get a good boop in. Starting lineup for the Spurs might be the lineup we've seen recently, which would be Castle, Vassell, Barnes, Wemby, and Champagne.
He just towers over everybody.
Jamie says hello to both of us.
Hello, hello.
What's up, Hanover Fist? Thank you for stopping in. Can we get a like spike? I would like you guys to smash a thumbs up. You never... So he used to always joke around, my favorite number 5, which then was DeJounte Murray, but Stefan Castle's now number 5.
Castle.
Your mom's been gone 17 years, Carlos?
Wow.
And I'm a little older than you. Wow. My mom passed away in 2017. So yeah, wow, she wasn't very old. Student of the Savior says projected Wemby stats this year: 28, 13, 4 plus 1.5 steal, 28 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steal, 3.2 blocks. I think the blocks are going to be actually a little higher. Defensive Player of the Year, yes. All-NBA, yes. Top 5 MVP, yes. 7th seed, no. 6th seed. I think the Rockets are going to take a huge step back. Naismith, Siakam, Jackson, Mathern, and Nembhard for the Pacers. Without Fred VanVleet, plus Kevin Durant, how reliable is he pushing 40? I think he'll play in 55 to 60 games this year. If that, I think the Rockets are going to be good, but not as good as they were last year. Yeah, Genmar, I like Jeremy, but hearing he's injured again, even if it's just minor, is really getting on my nerves.
Well, but the minor injuries start stacking up.
Yeah. She was sick. Oh, wow, 56, Carlos? My mom was... I gotta do the math. She was 60.
My dad was 63.
Wanso and traded. You're not alone. A lot of people do. I'm not ready to go that route yet, but if he gets injured again in the season...
in on it, though.
He gets injured again in the season, he's going to miss 10 or 15 games. Yeah, I'll probably be like, all right.
Yeah.
I can't anymore. Players are on the court, and away we go.
Really fidgety.
The Spurs won the jump ball. What a shocker when their center is 8 feet tall. Big guy Franklin says, hey, TSR.
Hello, hello.
Countenance look good, though. I mean, he's got to look good in the regular season, though. Vassell in the corner. Shot no good. Hopefully I'm not saying that a lot tonight. Oh, turnover. Vassell with the alley-oop to Castle, and he throws it down. There you go. Get the UConn up. Vassell with an alley-oop to Castle. And Castle with a couple alley-oop dunks this offseason, or this preseason. I'm wondering if his vertical's gotten a little boost in the offseason. Like, he had I think a 37.5-inch vertical at the combine last year.
On it.
I don't know if he's been working on things. He got up there for that. Maybe he's up to a 38 or 39. I don't know.
You know what it is? He's just pissed at Matt McClung.
Hey, no swearing on the Spurs live stream. We only swear during the Giants stuff. And the Yankees. And the music once in a while. Champagne with a block. And a block by Wemby. All right, it's a block fest in San Antonio. Spurs ball. I'm not used to calling this games from the right side of the couch. It's kind of throwing me off. Wemby into the paint. And turns the ball over. Wemby got to cut down those turnovers, my man. Yeah, Waters having eye surgery, Jim. He'll be out a couple games. Yeah, Lindy Waters, who's been... Nice shot by Nemhard over the outstretched arm of Wemby. Lindy Waters, III, having some kind of eye surgery.
Okay.
Elephant, this is the final preseason game, and a turnover by the Spurs. Isaiah Jackson with the dunk. Was he a Pacers fan or something?
No, look. Andy who?
Oh, Picard. He's here.
He's here.
I think that was a turnover on Wemby. Castle in the paint, drives, fouled, going on the line for 2. One thing I've noticed this preseason, I don't know how much is going to carry over into the regular season, but Wemby's threes have significantly cut down, and he's doing a lot more work in the paint and getting to the free throw line a lot more.
I heard you say that during one of the games while I was away.
Yeah. It was Wemby at the turnover. Harper jersey to the wall?
There's some proving to do first.
Yeah, not there yet. Castle free throw good, and this is an area I'd really like to see. I know only one preseason game, but seeing him go 2 of 5 from the line the other night, and that's an area he struggled a bit in the regular season last year, shooting only 71%, which you're going to have a combo guard, which I would classify him as, or wing. You'd like him to be around 80. He made them both. Castle has 4 of the Spurs points right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Clay Cup. He has been getting to the line a bit. Pacers ball, 10 minutes to go. Neesmith from the free throw line, good. 6-4. I do not know the Steel Twins Elephant. Somebody else asked me about them recently. I have no idea who that is or what that is. The Riddle of Steel Twins from Conan? Anybody? Barnes in the paint. Gets it out to Champagny. Champagny will get it into Wemby in the post. Wemby double team. No, got a one-on-one. Throws it up off the glass. Good. All tied at 6. Student Savior, I agree. What's up, Doggy? Thank you for stopping in. Pacers ball, all tied at 6. 9.5 minutes to go. Wow. Isaiah Jackson gets loose for a dunk in the paint. 8-6. They're talking about Miles Turner leaving. The lost Tyrese Halliburton for the year.
Was another ACL, right?
Halliburton? No, he ruptured his Achilles in Game 7 of the finals. Vassell with another miss, by the way. Somebody said they didn't want to hear that again, and I didn't want to say it, but Vassell would have missed 3 from the corner. You don't remember last season where Jason Tatum, Damian
they
Lillard,
all went down. I couldn't remember with what.
they all ruptured their Achilles in the playoffs. They all wear number 0.
That's right.
There's a miss for the Pacers. Spurs ball. Wemby into Barnes. Barnes out to Vassell. Vassell in the paint. And nice layup in traffic. Devin Vassell all tied at 8. Age, I'm telling you, you got to move on. I know it sounds easy, but you got to move on. You got to find a way. Champagny in the corner, open for 3. I know it's hard, but I also remember that's what she would want. She would not want you to keep living in sadness. Champagny having a fantastic preseason. There's a 3 by Nemhard, no good. Pacers get the ball back, and the Spurs take it away. Vassell bringing up the court for San Antonio, gets over to Castle. Castle into the paint. Out to Champagny, open in the corner. Julian Champagny.
Nice.
Pop the champagne.
It's fun to be watching a game again.
Randy, yes. Randy, I'm sure Wemmy's been studying with Elijah, Timmy, David. You guys think all of them. Julian has to be in the starting lineup. Christian. So would this be your opening season starting lineup? Champagny, Barnes, Wemby, Castle, and Vassell? Because when Fox comes back, somebody's going to the bench.
Yeah, they are.
The question is who? It's going to be tough. Danny, one of the Steel Twins, changes the score like I no idea. I was actually one of the not one of the first ones. Let me rephrase that. So when I started the channel in 2019, I know the Sports Free was using a live scoreboard. A lot of channels were using like ESPN overlays, or they would just kind of take the internet page and superimpose it on their score on their broadcast. But I think I was one of the first ones to do a manual scoreboard.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people do it now. It's not hard. You just got to be aware and just hit the space bar whenever you hear a whistle.
Hi, LaRonda.
Fox, Castle, Julian, Barnes, Wemby. Vassell to the bench. I don't know if they're going to want that $26 million off the bench.
I don't know about that. I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced he's going to be a Spur past the All-Star break.
No, I don't think so.
If he struggles.
If he struggles.
Who's going to want him?
Well, that's the problem, right? If you can't get anything for him.
The weird power pole extend, which to me that's always going to sound sexual. What's going on? I never understand the thought process of trade so-and-so, they suck. If they suck, then they're not going to be very tradable. If you don't want them, who's going to want them? Or are you trading Vassell for a second-round pick? That's it. So our first round, one of our lottery picks in 2020, awesome. Your return on investment is a second-round pick. So you gotta think it out too. Like, what realistically can you get for the player? I do think we have a lot of overlapping players with Fox, or size-wise with Keldon, Devin, Dylan, Castle. We don't need everybody there, but what can you get in return? And it's 60 wins since Texans. Nico, 0 months and 0 days and 0 hours and 0 minutes. We are not married. We are dating.
What was the question?
Yeah, ask how long we've been married.
Oh, nope.
Elephant. We are playing the Mavericks. That's Cooper Flagg versus Dylan Harper. Unless something's changed and I'm missing something, I'm pretty darn sure the Dallas Mavericks are season opener.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the Connecticut Suns?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bigger fan of the Dallas Wings at the moment, but...
Paul Martinez says hi.
Hello, hello.
I'd pay a first-round pick to trade. No.
No.
Pacers ball, 12 on the shot clock, down by 6. And the ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. We got 7:47 like the plane. It's going to stay with Indiana. I could see Castle on the bench if the court efficiency does not improve. Yeah, you're speaking to the wrong person.
You're talking to the wrong crowd right now, my friend.
I do agree his efficiency needs to improve, which we'll find out pretty soon, won't we? Mm-hmm. We could say that about a lot of guys on the team.
Uh-huh.
There's a missed jumper for the Pacers. Spurs ball. Castle bringing it up the court. And a whistle. Fouls on Indiana. Who's the guy from Portland they were calling the China? Students here, he's the guy that was supposed to be drafted in the second round and jumped way up. I forgot his name. Oh,
the Chinese guy,
the Chinese
right?
guy,
Yeah, the really tall one.
What's going on? I guess Castle's a starting lineup, Jorling? Yeah, I mean, Castle would be our starting point guard. Mm-hmm. Wemby with another turnover.
I was really hoping it would only take him a game or two to get that back under control.
Benedict Mathurin with the layup past Wemby and one.
I might have to go get that blanket. I'm still really cold.
Point guard. Oh, Hanson Yang or Yang Hansen.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Just what's up, David? Thanks for stopping. We'll go get it. I'll put a Ghost Spurs go up. I'm not cold at all, but I'm not you. Oh, my score just jumped way up. This TSR is having a temperature issue, so she is going to grab a blanket. R210, I'll show you the game. Absolutely. All right. 11-14. That's not working. Castle just hammered it down. Missed TSR and see it because of her stupid blanket.
I was cold. Maybe they'll show it in a replay.
They probably will. There's a layup for Indiana.
We know I love me some Castle.
Castle, I gotta get the Thunder dunk on that one.
Yeah?
Whoop, I got my score a little backwards. There we go. 18-13. Nothing worse than point guard Sohan. There's a
there was
no good.
4 guards in a Mamu.
Spurs on the run. Champagne in the corner for 3.
Nice. She's been playing well, huh?
What were you going to say? 4
There's
guards in a Mamu.
Nothing worse than 4 guards in a Mamu. I'm sorry. I'm still scarred for life.
That was pretty bad. Champagne with 9 points on 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Spurs are cooking right now. There's a runner by Nemhard. No good. Pacers get the ball back. And a turnover by James Wiseman. Guys remember James Wiseman getting drafted by the Warriors? And boy, did he bust a Rooney. Castle drives in the paint. It's a Cornet. Cornet jump right at the rim. Good.
How tall is Cornet?
7 foot. We have 2 legit 7-footers on the team. Over 7 foot.
I was going to say.
Texans, I hope you're right. We are looking good. Biggest lead in the game, 10 points.
Woohoo!
5 assists from Castle? All right, maybe he can be a playmaker. Oh, no, that's not it. What's up, Leonardo? There you go. Nope. They're not showing Castle's dunk. They're showing the little jump. Really? All right, well.
It's okay. He'll do it again.
Bobby, I think Victor has like 2. I do not speak French, but Yop Yop certainly is. Kokoshibo says, we're making the playoffs. I've seen enough. I have been saying playoffs to you guys for the last couple months.
It's really exciting.
How many times have I said 15 wins in playoffs, and all I get back is, oh, TSR, you're being a homer. Too many deficiencies. I'm like, year 3 Wemby, if he doesn't elevate us to a 50-win team, then he's not the guy we think he's going to be. Just saying. What players would I trade from this roster?
It's a good question.
I mean, I'd like everybody to succeed. I know that's not going to be possible.
Well, that's not true. They could succeed somewhere else.
I guess I can struggle with it. You know who actually would... person I would probably trade first, if he has one more injury, it's Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, you're really not feeling the Sohan.
I like Jeremy. I want him to succeed, but...
I like Jeremy too.
Man, just if you can't be on the court, that sometimes the best ability is availability, and that's been not his strong suit the last year.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're not wrong.
That's pretty common.
I've never heard it put that way.
I didn't coin that. I think up next, it probably would be Devin Salababi, simply because of... I don't know where he fits the team. I mean, the ideal backcourt for now is... He's not ideal at small forward. If you're going to start Fox and Castle at the 1 and 2, I don't like Devin at the 3. I'd rather, if we're going to have Barnes as starting lineup, I'd rather slide Barnes to the 3, Wemby at the 5, and then somebody, I don't know who we could trade for at the 4. Beavis Champpenny is on fire. Now, he was on fire in the preseason last year, or Summer League, and he cooled off, so hopefully this carries over. Would you?
They just showed it. They showed it.
Oh, no, I would not do a ZZ Top. Yeah, he just totally ate up James Wiseman. He might have a little more ups than he did last year.
I think so.
He might have increased his vertical a little bit.
Oh.
Definitely too small, Bobby, for small forward. We need a real power forward.
He smiles like that.
Barnes is not ideal at the 4. Devin's not ideal at the 3. That's where I think we need to change things up.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Marcus just said, I'm a Spurs fan, and whenever I hear go Spurs go, I find myself ending it with, cuz the Giants stink.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Cuz the Giants stink. Benedict Mathurin pull-up jumper. That made my night. That's great to hear that. So I practices 3, but I ain't seen one in the NBA yet because he hasn't played. If he become a league average of 35%, that's going to be a huge boost. Keldon in there. Jumper off the glide. Keldon has been cooking. Oh, whoa, what is with my scoreboard? It looks weird. Something ain't right. I think the scoreboard's supposed to be down here.
Of course.
There we go.
There you go.
They got moved around somehow. 5 minutes remaining. Keldon is shooting 79% from the field this preseason. Holy moly, that was a long 3. Was that Nemhard? Yeah, it was. We've seen Castle and Dillon a little bit. Not sleeping on Fox, Texan Swarm, but we haven't seen a healthy De'Aaron Fox either. And we're starting the season with an injured De'Aaron Fox, which is not ideal. Let's sell for 3. Philly 500 did originally, I did take that from because the Giants stink, but then I made it into a song. Like an actual song. Kyle, what's up? DJ Dinosaur.
Stingray.
Stingray X Factor. Kelvin for 3. That's not the best shot. That's his first miss in a while. We have a 3 down the other end. No good. Spurs ball. Dylan Harper will bring it up for the Spurs. He has checked in. Dylan's looked pretty solid. We'll screen with Cornette into the paint. Out to Vassell. Vassell's going to take off. Vassell from the elbow. All right, Devin. He's eating up a little bit. If Devin could stay just a little more consistent.
Yeah, well, that's been the problem with him is consistency.
RR210, I would agree.
What did you say?
We need better options at the small forward and power forward. Or starting lineup for... Oh, that's a foul on Cornette. This is the biggest lead in the game for the Spurs, by the way. We're up by 12. Wemby's getting back in. Nice. Weakest defender? And immediately, Kelvin Johnson comes to mind. He's been efforting more this year, but he is analytically, I believe, one of our worst defenders. Malachi Branham was one of our worst defenders, but he is off the team. And that's probably one of the reasons why. I'm trying to think about that now, because we brought some guys in that can play defense. Barnes is not a good defender. Barnes is not a good defender at all. There's a corner 3, no good for the Pacers. Well, the Twin Towers are out there, the modern-day Twin Towers, Wemby and Cornette.
What's their nickname?
I believe it is, let me think about that. It is Paris Powder. Missed by Harper, put back by Cornette. We're up by 14. The couch continues here, Stingray. Hulk's even here in the back. Yeah, Barnes is probably right there with Kellen. Barnes being a power forward is just not ideal at all. Yes, he's a good shooter. He's a terrible rebounder for his height. And not a good defender. So Barnes and Johnson probably come to mind. Dylan just actually lost the ball, but it went to Kellen's hands. Kellen in the paint, spins around. It's going to get tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Spurs, up 32-20. Do I like Kellen at shooting guard? No, I'd probably prefer him at the 3 spot. Harrison Barnes is 2 years younger than he's not that old.
He's 2 years younger than what?
Joey, I don't have a wife, so I can't kiss somebody I don't have. Keith, the defense looks... I mean, we brought guys that can defend him. Carter Bryant for 3. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby with the putback. And you got Wemby, who's going to be Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Carter Bryant's rookie, but he can sling some D. Castle showed moments of defense. You know,
Yeah.
I think it was better. His on-ball defense was decent, but his off-ball defense, I think, struggled. We know Sohan's a good perimeter defender. We have guys that can play defense, and we do see guys efforting a little bit more on the defensive end because Wemby had said not playing defense is a non-negotiable. Playing defense is non-negotiable. Cornette won another putback. And Luke Cornette, of course, a very good defender off the bench. I believe he is a top 12 rim protector in the NBA based on blocks and deflections and those analytics. I mean, we've got guys that can play defense. Can the shooting be maintained throughout the season? How's Castle going to shoot?
That's the question, yeah.
How about Sohan? That's an in-and-out burger. Spurs ball, 36-22, minute 40 to go. Turnover. That Wemby again?
That's not awesome.
Peter with the dunk on the fast break. I think that's another turnover on Wemby.
Stingray, my trip was awesome. Thank you for
Isabel
asking.
the Frenchie.
Isabel.
Late where you are. T-Gunk 82, good evening. Lele Spurs, indeed. Yeah, these turnovers are getting a little
tiresome.
David, same to you. Brian, my plans for the weekend. Tomorrow morning I might go to BJ's Warehouse and the post office if my book has arrived from one of our subscribers. He wrote a book, so if that's there, Cody says hello.
Hello, hello.
We're going to go to a comic store in the afternoon who makes her favorite dirty chai in like all of New England. And and then after that, I'm not meeting Kurt after that, so we don't have any plans for the maybe we'll watch that new Planet of the Apes movie tomorrow night.
The Planet of the Apes movie?
It's on Amazon Prime. I put it on the watch list.
Oh, okay.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I said, well, I want to watch that, and you said sure, so I put it in the watch list.
Okay.
Sunday, I've got a comic book show to go to in the morning. Then I have the Giants in the afternoon. And I do want to do maybe a Spurs video tomorrow morning. I haven't made a lot of Spurs videos the last 2 months, but I've also been taking a break. But I'm getting hyped up watching them play.
Yeah, you are.
This is the best I know it's just preseason, but by far the best they've looked in this channel's history because they've been a losing team every year.
I'm going to catch up on some sleep.
She's going to get some sleep. I think OKC and the Spurs will be an absolute fantastic rivalry. DJ, what's your question? Hopefully I see it. 4 turnovers before the second quarter. God, that's horrible. Too clutch, Corey. I mean, seriously, when have you been this hyped up about the Spurs in the preseason? What's up, Dyards? It's been forever for me.
It's fun seeing you so excited.
The Giants really don't cause stretch, Kyle, because they stink. My expectations are low. Is Hunter Henry on? Who's Hunter Henry? Brandon Lee's in the chat. Rest in peace, the real Brandon Lee. Or the first Brandon Lee. The Lee family curse. That's another foul. That's going to be on Dylan Harper on Peter.
Hey, I'm going to do my best to keep my eyes open as long as possible, but they're starting to get really heavy.
Already?
Yeah.
The Spurs haven't... Yeah, banger wave, yes. Homer, I'm not a big fan of the nickname, but Cornette likes it, so it's obviously here to stay. What's up to you? Oh, the tight end for the Patriots. That's why the name sounded familiar. You know, I heard it and I was like, it sounds vaguely familiar, but I couldn't place it. It's the tight end for the Patriots. Do you want to call it a night after the first quarter?
I don't know. We'll see. But I just realized I've been awake for 24 hours.
36-26 off 2 free throws for the Pacers. Man, the Spurs got to stop these turnovers, though. That's my one concern.
I'm not loving that hasn't been resolved quickly. I was really hoping that would just kind of
It's not even the whole team. It's just Wemby. Wemby fakes a 3, starts to drive. I mean, you could see it right there. After he faked the 3 and started advancing,
it got
his
sloppy.
arm is so far out.
It got sloppy.
Wemby's going to take a 3 now. Made it.
It's good.
It just takes a quick little guard to just run in there and poke that ball out. Nobody was there, but his arm was just so far from his body dribbling. It's like that's an easy turnover if anybody's in the vicinity.
You're not wrong.
Oh, moving screen. This is going to go against the Pacers. Thank you, showing up. He says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That's right. Are we at least at 50 for our Spurs looking good?
Good question.
I think we should be at 50. We're at 87.
Woohoo!
What is this error from YouTube? I don't know. Everything look okay out there, guys? I'm getting a thing from YouTube that there's some kind of error, but I haven't heard from anything you guys that anything's wrong. We're going to have a foul on Obi Toppin. I get my clock correct. There's 42 seconds to go. Rapido, what's going on? I think Wemby will correct it, but...
Yeah, but I'd like it fixed now, not later.
Yeah, no. Number one, guarding number one. That's topping on Wemby. Wemby looking to dribble by him. Gets around him. Layup is no good. And the Pacers going fast in transition. And a quick layup.
Then.
Yeah. Good morning from Saga Japan, says Carlos A. Kyle, I would not be shocked if Dallas got that first pick because of trading Luka. A lot of people think that. Both teams in the bonus.
I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but...
Turnover, Luke Cornett.
Seemed a little fishy.
Pacers with the last shot. And that's a no. All right, 39-28. Spurs with an 11-point lead.
I made it through the first quarter.
If you want to go to bed, go ahead. I'll just slide over to where you are.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, but my eyes are getting real heavy real quick.
Spurs fan 512. Hashtag go Spurs go with the $5 super chat. What do you think the Spurs floor is and the Spurs ceiling is?
That's a great question.
I think the ceiling is 52 wins, 52-30, and the floor is 42 wins. I don't see them going 500 or worse. Okay. If they do, then I'm going to be very...
You'd be upset, yeah.
I would be upset. You know, you take those turnovers away, and we're up like 45-24.
If we could take those turnovers away.
Who seems to be most improved offensively and defensively? Phil H. I'm not 100% sure defensively. Keldon Johnson looks significantly better this year than he did last year. And he was getting better throughout last season. The first half of the season, he struggled a lot. The second half of the season, he proved his efficiency. He looks better so far in the preseason. Steph looks like he has more ups than maybe he did last season. It might just be, maybe I don't remember how many ups he had, but he just looks like he has a little more pep in his step. Defensively, Calvin's efforting more, but it's not, the results are there. Champagny has actually played very well on both sides of the ball. What's up, Michael? Thank you for stopping in. Late to the party. I'm here. I'm watching on Fubo. It's my third email for the three-day trial. That's it. They're doing a lot of things, though, Fubo TV, where you can get a month subscription for like $70 off. Don't also forget, I'm not a sponsor of them, but Sling TV, Sling Orange, if you need ESPN to watch a game, if you're like in dire straits and you want to watch the Spurs versus, I don't know, the Mavericks on ESPN in the opener, you can get a day pass for $5. I'll be doing that for this channel. Granted, I'm going to use that as a tax write-off because I'm buying it for the channel. But for $5.31 for tax where I am, I don't know what it'll be where you are, but I think it's worth it. Switchplay, that's, the Fox extension, we'll see. Or we'll have a three-headed monster with Fox, Castle, and Harper. That's the ideal right there.
That would be the ideal, yeah.
Oh, the rebound, yeah. I mean, we were getting crushed on rebounds the whole channel's history. Rich, after 6 years, what makes you think he will improve this year? Every year it's who? Raul. That's very open-ended. Who? Is that about Keldon? Or Devin? Or... It's got to be one of those guys. He said 6 years, so I got to assume Devin or Keldon or... One of the guys that's been here the duration. Keldon. He was good his few years. He was much more efficient. His career best from three is 39%. So it's not unreasonable to think he can do that again. He's been messing around with his weight the last few years, which I don't think has helped his game. He seems to look more like he did his first few years in the NBA. So is he going to improve defensively? He's not going to be a lockdown defender. Can he at least be a little better? Yes. Efficiency is really what I'm looking for him. If he's going to be the spark plug off the bench, he needs to be an efficient spark plug, firing on all cylinders. So that's where I'd like to see him improve. I think that's very possible. Is he going to be a 20-point-per-game guy again? No. Castle for three from the corner? Nope. A little too much on that one. Vassell won the MVP most disappointing player.
Aww.
Oh. There's a pull-up J, and that's good by Neesmith. And just like that, it's a 6-point game. Lemon-flavored beach, what's going on? Gilbert, what's up? I haven't said hi to you at this point.
I'm struggling right now, babe.
All right, then go to bed.
I'm going to, I think.
Calvin with the ball. Spins around, gets into the paint, and a nice layup.
Nice.
What's your opinion on the Spurs game? There's a lot of stuff attached to that new stadium. RO210 as a non-Texas resident. If they get a new stadium, great. If they don't, it is what it is. Kelman into the paint, Euro step, and another bucket for Kelman. He heard you guys.
Nice to see him playing well.
Kelman with 6 points, 3 of 5 from the floor. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, Kyle, Shia was not a fan of that, so let's shut that off now. Kyle's sending me girls.
Nope.
Shut it down.
Hard no.
Pacers ball, and I think we had step out of bounds. Oh, foul on Pascal. I even said Pascal Siakam's name all night. That's a foul on him. He's been very quiet. Oh, yeah, he's hugging Castle. He did hug
Castle. I mean, I would hug Castle if I saw him, too.
What's up, Jared Williams?
Hey!
Switchblade, Stonehand's not going to extend before the season starts.
No.
Not with all the injuries.
No.
Don't see a chance.
It'd be foolish.
Kelvin, Euro step in the paint. Awkward layup. Did not get it. He kind of forced that one a little bit.
Yeah.
And now foul on the Spurs. All good, Kyle. Just, I'll let it be now. What's up, Des? Wano watching from France. 2:42 in the morning.
I appreciate that, Kyle.
Jared, are the Giants going to win Sunday? But Sohan is a future of the team. Who the hell said that? Sohan's a future of the team? Wemby's a future of the team. You must be trolling. Sohan might be a good player on the team. Siakam for 3. Sohan's definitely not the future of the team. There's still going to be crappy tournament. Yeah, there's the mid-season. Yeah. It'll be here.
Yes.
Barnes in the paint. Layup no good. Foul going in line for 2. Giants 3, Broncos 25. Man, I hope not. That sounds awful.
It does.
I don't want that to happen.
Aww.
Grogu doesn't want that to happen.
No, Grogu doesn't.
Not headband Grogu. Scattered, but nice bleed of mine. Wayne French says, is the audio weird for anyone else? I switched channels and it's fine. Yeah, has anybody had audio issues? YouTube was giving me a warning that something was weird.
Something was, yeah.
YouTube was not receiving it. Now it's gone. Can't move my mouse with this uneven table. Sign part of the future? Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be.
Gotta stay healthy.
But it's not a given. It's definitely not a given right now.
No, he's got to stay healthy, and that's really the biggest thing. You have been cutting in and out. I have?
Oh. Is everybody else having the same problem?
Check, microphone, check. Yeah, is there other audio? I mean, it could be YouTube as well. Mm-hmm. We're not yelling or anything that would cause the audio to cut out.
No.
Yes, Sohan's hurt again, depleted mind. He had the calf injury in the summer that was going to keep him out of the preseason, but he was going to be good for the regular season. He sprained his wrist in practice. It's a minor injury, but he's going to miss at least the first game now. Good on your end? Mike is good? Okay, I don't know.
Could I remind...
Shave the bush on it.
I think he looked very handsome. Thank you very much.
William's talking about what he's watching it on, not us. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense.
Okay.
Way more sense.
But yeah, well, last year, Andy, so what happened with our setup is Windows, being the great system that it is, automatically put enhancements on my microphone unbeknownst to me. And one of the enhancements is if we get too loud, it cuts the mic.
It clips, yeah.
That's it. No, it doesn't clip.
No?
Clipping is when it gets loud and distorted. It cuts it. It means no sound. There's many times when you would get screechy and there'd be no sound.
Yes.
That would be it. Gone. No sound.
I am much more high pitched.
So it would cut the mic. So shutting off the enhancements, the mic doesn't cut now. We might get loud, it might get a little distorted, but if we're celebrating a big, like the Harrison Barnes 3 to beat the Warriors, I went nuts, no sound. The mic just, Windows cut the mic. Now it does not do that anymore. There's a 3 in the corner for the Pacers. It's 47-42. The Pacers are hanging around. That was Aaron Neesmith. Thank you, Gabriel. I'm wondering how Sohan's shooting is looking too, but he's not playing. Kelman with a corner three. And he missed. Of course, I talk about how efficient Kelman's been, and now he's missed a few shots tonight. Typical.
Bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, you're not gonna. I mean, he was perfect, I think, in the last game. There's a long three from Nemhard. No good. Castle with the rebound. Rollies, he was injured last year, though. Last year wasn't a tanking season. Castle's fouled. That bucket is not going to count. Vandal, okay. Will Vassell drop two more threes? Two more threes? I don't know. What's up, Marco? Hi, everyone. Hi, TSR. Miss TSR just connected. Long time no see. How's the game looking? Good. And yes, do see improvements in Wemby's game, minus the turnovers. The turnovers have been...
Turnovers got to go.
The turnovers have been happening pretty quickly. Castle with a pump fake, misses the shot, though. And the Pacers will run away with it. Joey Carter-Bryant did play tonight, but not for long. And the Pacers are right back in this game. And Mitch Johnson's going to take a timeout. Oh, that was a three by Neesmith. 47-45.
All right, I think during that timeout, it's time for me to go lay down.
All right, Miss TSR, done.
I can't keep my eyes open. I can feel myself nodding off.
That's all right. I'll put a Go Spurs go up, and we'll switch.
Awesome.
Yeah, don't force things away. All right, switching spots, guys. Here I am. That means Yodi's going to be on my co-host. Big Yodi. We're over here now. I gotta grab my agua. Mas agua. We'll just slide the table over this way. Send it this way. So she flew in from Montenegro, so she's toast.
I've been away for 24 hours.
She's been away for 24 hours-ish. It's all right, you got me.
Yay! You're more handsome anyway.
Sure. Scoot over. Nice. Bobby said, scoot over, I'll join you. I'm going to move this table over, though. I can't quite see my... I'll have to put the camera over this way a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, 24 hours, Jared. Where she was, they were 6 hours ahead of what we are, so I'm sure that's messing up. Jared's causing problems. I like David Jones-Garcia. I don't know if he's going to be a regular on the team, but I like him. We got plushies everywhere. We're in a timeout right now, by the way. Isabel said, get plenty of rest.
Thank you.
I would never work for a Dallas team because apparently we trade our... Oh, that's harsh. Miss TSR out. Coyote comes in, right? Big Coyote to the rescue. I gotta tell you, I gotta get used to these lights that are on me. Oof, they're rough. I don't know if you guys ever sat under LED lights for 2.5 hours, but they just dry your eyes out. And I'm wearing contacts, so I'm already struggling. Who doesn't make the 15-man roster? Mike Guerrero, I don't know. What's up, Falcon Lord? It's going to be between Micah Potter and Bismack Biyombo. The thing is, Micah Potter has shot terrible in the preseason. He would give us another, a stretch big, but the shots aren't going in, so I don't know what the Spurs are going to do. Put Selena. You guys want Selena? The contacts don't help, but what really is the problem is I got two of these on me. There's one to my left and one to my right. And doing a little research online, LED lights dry your eyes out. So I've got two LED lights plus my computer screen, which is just zoinking my eyeballs. Get some dehumidifiers or air purifiers. That's actually not a bad idea, lemon flavored. All right, the crowd is asking for Selena. Penny misses a three. Let me see if I can find her. There she is. I might have to readjust her. Oh, she's off the screen. I'm going to have to flip her. That's a 2 for the Pacers. It's all tied up, 47-47. This is a brand new game. Let's shrink Selena down a little bit. Is she going the right way? Or I think she's supposed to be flipped over. It's been a while since I've done this. How's that? Am I good? Oh, Leonardo, TSR stands for the sports reaction. That's what this channel was originally named back on April 5th, 2019. And everybody kept calling me TSR. They're like, hey, we're going to have TSR on, or what's up, TSR, or whatever. It was always TSR, and I was like, you know what? Everybody's calling me TSR, so there's one. 2, I don't want to be known as just a reaction channel. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I want people to also, know I do other things on here. Like, I don't even know if it's considered just a reaction channel because I'm calling the game while talking to you guys, so it's partial reaction, if you will, but it's not just a reaction-only channel. The Pacers just took the lead off 2 free throws. So I was like, you know what? Everybody calls me TSR anyway. TSR Sports, boom, that's been the name since. Wemby is in the chat. Castle drives in the paint, gets fouled. Looks like he's going to line for 2. William French, good evening. Felt weird sitting over there calling the game. I feel more in my natural spot. TSR says, taste some ranch. What? No. I'd like to go for some Cool Ranch Doritos. Just saying. Castle at the line for 2. And the Spurs were up by as much as, I think, 13 in this game. They are now down by 2. You don't need to see my cup on screen. William, it's going well. It's actually going pretty well. The Spurs have been fun to watch. The turnovers have been a problem again. As Rollo just said, the turnovers are coming back to bite us. Yeah, turnovers are strong. Second free throw good by Castle, all tied up at 49. TSR, the Spurs rock. I like that. There's a turnover by the Pacers. This is not a Spurs-only channel. I do love the Spurs, don't get me wrong. That should be fairly obvious just looking at the wall behind me. But I'm also a huge New York Giants fan and a Yankees fan. I'm a big Yankees fan, not huge like the Giants and the Spurs. So I do cover the Giants and the Yankees via shorts. I don't want to go live for those games yet. I don't like live stream baseball at all. Live streaming football is not really my jam either. But doing shorts, 45 seconds or less, that's my jam. There's a fast break by the Pacers and a layup by Benedict Mathurin, 51-49. And I got the sports songs too, which focus on the Spurs, the Yankees, Giants. Castle the ball over to Barnes. Barnes has been so quiet this preseason, which I'm sure he'll be okay in the regular season. He just got fouled, but I'd like to see him play a little better. We are not trading Wemby. William, I am a huge Giants fan. Selena's eyes are going to dry out with the... Right? Kelly Olynyk has not played at all, Marco. Now, it says he's out with a heel injury. I think there's 2 things going on there. He may have a foot injury that he's resting, but he also just had a newborn baby, him and his wife. So I think that's actually probably contributing to him being out as well. Only one me, what's up? Lord, if we were trading Wemby, I wouldn't. There's no. That's a once-in-a-lifetime type franchise player that comes around to a team that has a history of great big men with David Robinson and Tim Duncan. I would not want to trade Wemby for anybody. There's a miss by the Pacers. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be San Antonio ball, all tied at 51. Yeah, right, Rico? The Lakers fans, yeah, they all... Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll get Wemby when his contract's up. I'm like, the Spurs are going to extend his rookie. He's going to go on a 4-year contract after his rookie contract. 4 or 5 years, whatever. Jared, I'm doing good, thank you. And now another whistle. There's been a lot of whistles lately in this game. I don't like that. Big Head TV just said it. We're literally thinking the same thing there. They're calling a foul every play. And I will say the refs have been blowing whistles a lot at certain times in the preseason. I don't like seeing that. I don't know if these preseason refs are not the normal refs and just some jamokis they got off the street, but yeah, I don't like a zillion fouls. Selena, that's a Spurs jersey, Jared. Trade Wemby for what? Oh, I see what you did there, Kyle. Nicely done. James G, I'm not a huge fan of the 2 shots either, but I think that's going to be happening for definitely. First free throw is good. We do need Area 51 to shine. Looks a little like this. Robert, Wemby is not the main ball handler. Maybe when Fox comes back, that'll curtail some of those turnovers. Pascal Siakam jumper good. Trey Jacob Toby. Yeah, Dane, the defense was started off good, but the second quarter's been a little rough. Castle with a straight up 3. Front rim no good. Looked good, just did not go. Oh, my clock's not running. My apologies. Trey Toby for TSR Sports. Texans Swarms, I would absolutely take that job. I would need at least 3 years guaranteed to leave my job. James Wiseman, a little jumper in the paint, good. I don't know what sports announcers make. I'm guessing at least half. He's a younger guy, so maybe he won't make as much as like a Sean Elliott or whatever, but 3 years, $1.5 million guaranteed. I would quit my job and be the Spurs announcer. I don't think that's unreasonable. Oh, alley-oop to Cornet. He couldn't. Too much alley, not enough oop. But a foul, and Cornet's going in line for 2, and we'll get my clock fixed. The Spurs are in the bonus. William French, I think the Giants are going to be good soon. The Neighbors injury was really sucking. Malik Neighbors tearing his ACL. Hopefully he comes back 100% next year. The team will still probably be bad enough to get a top 10 pick. I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo are a nice 1-2 punch to build on. AJ, I can believe it. I can believe it. I never thought he was the main problem in New York. The offensive line constantly being doo-doo was an issue. The constant changes in head coaches every 2 years. I believe it. I absolutely do believe it. Texans Swarms, I have never applied for play-by-play. I don't have anything on my resume that would qualify me for that, any type of journalism or broadcasting. So no, I have not. Yes, Robert, only $500,000 a year. A lot of announcers, I think, $1 million a year, so I'm taking a pay cut. I would happily do so. All tied up at 55, 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Nemhard with an awkward shot. It looked like he was going to pass it, change his mind. Throw it up off the glass and in, 57-55. A switchblade, I'm already thinking Evan Neal's a bust. He sucks. Castle into the paint. Tosses it out to Champagny, back to Wemby, around to Devin. 4 minutes to go. 4 on the shot clock. Castle with the ball, going to take a shot with the shot clock expiring and nails a 3. Calling, Indiana Jones, yeah. William, depends who's available and depends how much we got to give up. That's a good question, though. There's a missed 3 for the Pacers. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Indy. Evan Neal does suck. He was a 5th or 6th overall pick. We're going to timeout. All right, I got to text a buddy of mine I'm going to see Sunday. Well, let me just do that real quick. My apologies. All right, there's a little text out. We're in a timeout. All right, and I'm back. Just learned the Wemby. Yeah, Marco, that's the nickname they're giving it. No, Marco, that is exactly why they're calling him that. It's because of one's race and one's nationality. Not why I'm the biggest fan of the nickname, but Luke Cornett thought it was hilarious when they told him, so I was like, oh, it's here to stick around. It is. I'm not going to use it personally, but if you guys use it, I'm not going to give you crap for doing it. Do you completely trust this team as currently constructed? Confidence level of 1 to 10? 7? My biggest concern would be Mitch Johnson as a coach. This is his first year as a full, it's balls in his hands. He's going to be, the full-time rookie coach. The injuries are a concern going into the season with Sohan dinged up a couple different ways. Fox being injured starting the season. It's a soft tissue injury with both of them. Sohan has the sprained wrist. De'Aaron Fox with a hamstring injury. And hamstring injuries can linger for a long time. And this is a player whose game is built on speed. So if your body parts aren't firing on all cylinders and you lose that speed, how severely does it affect your game? What's our three-point shooting going to look like this season? Castle was abysmal last year. Sohan was not good. We got a lot of guys that cannot shoot. We've heard that they all work on their shooting in the offseason, but will that work translate into results on the court? So I'm going to give it about a 7. Who will win, Giants or Broncos? Jared, I'm hoping the Giants win. We'll see. Yeah, Mitch, Medicare, probably my biggest concern is Mitch. He had some really wonky lineups last season. Miss TSR said it early when she was here. 4 Mamus and a guard, or 4 Mamus. 4 guards and a Mamu, which was one of the craziest lineups I think I've seen in the history of this channel, where you had 4 guards running around and then just Sandra Mamakelsvili. Bobby February, bring back the Silver Dancers. Yes. Please. I don't like the current hype squad. I haven't liked it the whole time I've been doing this channel. This is why I don't get people wanting to trade Fox. You need 2 stars to get. So are people saying trade Fox already because we got Dylan Harper? So I don't understand that based just on the simple fact Dylan Harper is unestablished. He looks good so far in the preseason, yes, but we don't know for sure what we have with him. With Fox, we know what we have. And we just gave him a huge contract. So, one that would look kind of bad, wouldn't it? Trading for a player last season at the All-Star break, and then you're trading him after only 1 year, after extending him. Kind of make you question, does the team know what they're doing? Do you know what direction they want to go to? It's not often you see a team bring a star in and then ship them right out a year later. So I'm not all in trading Fox. Plus, what if there's an injury to Castle or Harper or both? This team was absolutely crushed last year with the lack of big men. That's going to be a charge. Oh, it's a block on Vassell? Really? Were you moving, bro? I want to see a replay. They're saying Siakam, let's take a look. He was moving. Damn it. Never mind. Trade Castle while his stock is high. I would hate to see the Spurs do that. Jonathan would hate that. He's a UConn fan. There's a miss. Pacers get the ball back. Nembhard's going to drive and kick it out for 3 in the corner. No good. And Vassell will come away with the ball. Spurs up by 1. 3 minutes to go. 58-57. Vassell, runner in the paint. Good. Castle won the Rookie of the Year. Why are you looking to trade him already? Imagine trade. Let me throw this at you. You trade Castle, right? Harper gets hurt out for the year. Then what? And if you say, you're being captain negative to TSR, last year we traded Zach Collins. Wemby went down for the year. And then Charles Bassey he got his noodle knee. He couldn't stay healthy. We had to bring Bismack Biyombo in off the streets to play center for us. He's not even a center. He is, but he's an undersized center. I'd rather have some depth and ride it out than start trading guys left and right. And we're going to have a whistle on the Spurs. Just me. Marauders, that is a very good question. What is Jeremy Sohan's role going to be? I don't want to see point Sohan. I don't want to see center Sohan. I want to see Jeremy at the 3 or the 4, and that's it. Has his shooting improved? We haven't seen him play 1 minute in the preseason. He's going to miss the first game of the regular season. I like Jeremy, but man, these injuries that just keep... 4 injuries, at least 4 in the last 12 months. And what if Castle? Yeah, you're right, Roy. He could get injured too. And what if you don't trade him? But why are you trading him? Who's taking his spot? Are you saying Dylan Harper takes his spot? Dylan Harper has not played 1 real minute yet in the NBA. You're putting a lot of stock into a guy. And granted, Castle has things he needs to work on. I'm not naive to that. He needs to work on his shooting. But if you're trading Castle based on potential, You've been a Spurs fan long enough to see how many guys we've had flame out on potential. Remember Lonnie Walker was going to be the guy? Joshua Primo, his second year, he's going to be great. No, he whipped out his ding-dong. He's not on the team. We've had a lot of guys since this channel started that we were all believing on potential. And I do think Harper's going to be a great player, but I would not trade another player just based on potential. Just me. If anything, if I'm trading Devin Vassell first because of his salary. He's making $26 million a year. We got a lot of contracts coming up. Wemby's extension, Castle's extension, eventually Harper's extension. Vassell's making $26 a year. If you are so gung-ho on Harper, I would trade Vassell first because right now he's our starting 3 and he's undersized at the 3. Harper with a beautiful move in the paint and a layup as we were just talking about him, 64-16. Marauders, I just think if he can't stay healthy, the Spurs are going to move on from him. Yeah, stop trying to trade everybody too. Castle, Euro step in the paint, tough shot and throws it up and in. I still believe that we can make the three-headed monster work with Fox, Harper, and Castle. There's 96 minutes between guards in the game. That's 32 each. I thought it was going to be a foul on Wemby. No such luck. I think that was Matherin that just went down and took a spill. Spurs ball. Castle out to Champagny. Over to Harper for 3 in the corner. No good. That's one area that we know Harper can work on a little bit on his threes. That was a catch-and-shoot 3, which I believe is catch-and-shoot threes in college were pretty decent, weren't they? Red Lightning, a lot of our guys are on rookie contracts. Jeremy Sohan is on the last year of his rookie contract. A lot of talk has been out there. Is he going to get extended before the season starts? At this point, I'm going to say no. With the newest injury, minor as it is, Nemhard for 3 with the shot clock making a buzzing sound. Good. 66-63. Wemby is a lot. Now Wemby is bullying people now. Isabel, I can't believe you're up this late. You are a trooper. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Whether we agree or disagree on the Spurs' future, who should stay, who should go, thank you all for being here. Harper in the paint, layup no good, fouled, going to the line for 2. Is Cornette a poor free throw shooter, Toby? I thought he was north of 70%. I could be wrong. Do the San Antonio Spurs have the deepest front court and back court? Any opinion? Deepest front court? No. Back court? Yeah, we're up there in back court. Front court? No. Clay Cup says Vassell's contract can be moved for another huge contract player that fits both teams. Sink McKay, I agree with you there. I don't think anybody's untradeable except for Wemby, but I don't think the Spurs should be looking to trade. I mean, depending on the trade. My first to go is strictly based on contract and overlapping skills. It'd probably be Devin. But I'm hoping Devin, I'm hoping Devin plays very well. That means he stays as a Spur or he increases his trade value. Obi Toppin at the buzzer. Ooh. We'll take a 66-63 lead. Our defense is terrible. What's the biggest need right now? So with the starting lineup being as it is, I think the starting lineup is when the season starts. The starting lineup when everybody's healthy is going to be Fox, Castle. I think Harper is going to be kind of our Ginobili type player coming off the bench, leading the second unit. With Cornet, of course, El Capi, being the vet off the bench, NBA champion off the bench. And Kelvin, longevity guy. I think the starting lineup will be Fox, Castle, Barnes, Wemby, but there's a question mark. I don't like Devin starting at the 3. I really don't. So I would say the biggest need, if we're keeping Harrison Barnes, who's on the last year of his contract too, is I like Barnes at the 3 because he's not a great defender and he's not a great rebounder either. Slide into the 3, getting a legit number 4. And I don't think starting Cornet with Wemby, sliding Wemby to the 4 and starting Cornet at the 5, I don't think that's the answer. I'd like to see us get a legit 4, unless Sohan can be that guy. But Jeremy's like 6'8", 6'9", right? If Jeremy has improved his three-point shooting and can stay healthy, I'd love to have him be at the 4. And then in a year, Carter Bryant is our starting 3. And then, you figure it out. Maybe it's Fox, Castle, Bryant, Sohan, Wemby. And then Harper's the guy off the bench playing 38 minutes a night, 6-man in the year type thing. And then when we're ready to move on from Fox, Harper's the starting number 1. There's our lineup for the future. When Sochan is healthy, he's a beginning. Phil H, he started the season good last year. Then he jacked up his thumb, and then he was on and off. Jelly Bean Josh, what's going on? Andrew Ashford, thank you for stopping in. Wemby and Sochan did play good at times together. And I like... Jeremy's a lottery pick. Let's not forget that either. He was a 9th overall pick in the 2022 draft. He's the only guy left here from the 2022 draft, as Malachi Brown and Blake Wesley are gone. So I like the Jeremy workout, but he's got to stay healthy. A lot of teams are running 2 bigs, but I don't know if I love Cornette and Wemby on the court to start. It could be situational too. If teams are running 2 bigs, then we might as well. Carter, I think he's going to be in Austin. Steven, I think he's going to be in Austin. He needs to work on some stuff, but you can see that there's something there. It needs to be crafted and owned and chiseled, if you will. Andrew, I think we'll make the playoffs for sure. 6 seed is what I'm saying. Yes, I don't think we're going to see Wemby chucking threes like he used to. I think those days are over. Gosh, Isabel, it's 3:11 a.m. where you are. All the lineups, well, that's a floor spacing issue too. Is we have guys that can't shoot the 3 ball, and that was a concern with this team. The way it's constructed is, I was looking at it like, okay, you bring in De'Aaron Fox, not a good 3-point shooter. He's about average, right? You got Sochan and Castle, which you mentioned, who struggle from 3. Dylan Harper was not a great 3-pointer in college. Like, all right, so we're surrounding Wemby with guys that aren't good 3-point shooters. Cornette used to be a stretch 5. He stopped taking 3s completely. Yeah, there's some question marks. Vassell, inconsistent from 3. Johnson, inconsistent from 3. We'll see. I hope it works out in the end. Wemby has Shalom Powers now. There you go. You could see Barnes getting traded at the deadline. You know, Phil H, I wouldn't be shocked either. Last year of his contract, which he was a great pickup from Sacramento. We gave up nothing from him, right? We just took him as part of a trade and we had to pay his contract. But a great pickup. Seems to be a good locker room guy, community guy. Wasn't he doing a lot of community work in San Antonio? So, I mean, you'd like to see that. But is he a long-term Spur? Maybe off the bench, but he would need to take a pay cut. We're not re-upping him at $18 million a year. No way. Olenek, nice pickup, but we haven't seen him yet. Boys want to... Man, this halftime show is... Or not halftime show. Oh, it is halftime, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm just... RR210, Kelly Olenek has a foot issue, and he also just had a baby. Well, his wife had a baby. I totally zoned out. We were in halftime because I'm not paying attention to this halftime show. Let me pull up the halftime stats. Spurs have got to lead the league in worst halftime shows. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not my cup of tea. I wonder how long the guys are going to play tonight. Is Wemby going to play in the second half? Castle, company? Could we see somebody coming out? Where the hell is this game? Oh, there's a box score. I could not find the box score. All right, the Spurs outscored the Pacers 39-28 in the first quarter, but the Pacers outscored the Spurs 35-27 in the second. So Indiana really turned it around in the second quarter. For the Pacers, Siakam with 9, Nesmith with 12, Jackson with 6, Nembhard with 10, Mathurin with 11. Off the bench, Topman with 2, Wiseman with 4, Shepard with 5, Peter with 4. For the game, the Pacers are shooting 53, 39, 86. They do have 8 turnovers. The Spurs have 8 turnovers as well. They are shooting 54, 40, and 88. For our San Antonio Spurs, Julian Champagnie, 9 points. Solid from 3 again, 3 of 4. Harrison Barnes with 6 points. Victor Wembanyama with 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. But he also has the 4 turnovers. Devin Vassell with 9 points. Stephon Castle with 13. And Vassell and Castle both shooting identical. 4 of 7 from the field. Castle did get to the line 4 times and did make all 4 of his free throws. Steph also has 5 assists, 2 steals, and no turnovers. So that's the assist-to-turnover ratio you like to see from the guy running the offense. Off the bench, Carter Bryant with a donut. Keldon Johnson with 6 points. But his first inefficient night of the year, he's 3 of 7 from the field, including 0 of 2 from 3. and actually has no other stats to contribute. No rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Give me something else, Kelvin. Luke Cornett solid off the bench as usual, 10 points and 4 rebounds. And Dylan Harper, rough night from Dylan. 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. I did not realize Dylan was struggling from the field. He was also 0 for 2 from the line. This is by far, I got to say, Dylan Harper's worst shooting night so far as a San Antonio Spur. 1 from 6 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Missed both his free throws. -2. Rough night for Dylan so far. He'll turn around in the second half. We're getting close to 150 thumbs up. If we could get to 150 before the second half starts, well, that would be pretty awesome. So if you are hanging out and haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. If you have not subscribed, what you waiting for? I think we're a pretty awesome San Antonio Spurs community. It's all about the Spurs here. I'm a Giants and Yankees fan as well and cover them, but we have a great Spurs community. Go live for probably at least 8 of the games this season and every playoff game. And I keep saying that because I do plan on being live for every playoff game. I do believe this is a playoff team. How far will they go? I don't know, but I think we'll make the playoffs. Bring Derek White home? No. Bobo was traded again. Wait, where'd Bobo go? Where'd Bobo, really? So Drippy Jordan, people were asking for Celine in the chat. And me being the people's champ, brought her back. I did not know Bobo was traded. I thought he was with the Suns. So he was traded right before the season started? And he said 5 thumbs are his. Gosh, Bobo's only 25. He's been on quite a few teams already, hasn't he? Texans Swarms, it would, but you'd have to give up a young player. Plus, White has a pretty hefty contract, doesn't he, of $30 million? Charlotte Hornets signing Bobo in free agency. All right. Actually, he wasn't traded. He's getting signed by the Hornets. Wish that Sydney Sweeney was a Spurs fan. Nice, Homer. I mean, I could still put her up there, but she's kind of controversial these days for no reason, so I wouldn't put her up. Bobo greater than Wimby. Come on, Joshua Cherry. Come on now. Kelvin, Olenek, and picks for White. But we've been talking tonight how we have too many wing type, too many guards or wing type players that are, the kind of the same size. Bringing in White doesn't help that. It just exacerbates the issue. I like Derek. $30 million a year. No, I wouldn't bring him back. S. Holguin, thank you for stopping in. If Bobo's greater than Wemby, then right, Kyle Bolton. We could go Fox, Castle, White, Barnes. No, that's way too small. I don't like Castle at the 3 any more than I like Devin Vassell at the 3. Sink McKine, what's going on? When people talk about, could we start Fox, Harper, and Castle? I'm like, you got a 6'3", 6'4.5", and 6'6". Unless you've got a big guy at the 4, like a legit 6'11", or maybe even a 7-footer at the 4 that can, a stretch 3, I don't like that starting lineup. Yeah, Shaq did compare Wemby and Bobo, which was ridiculous. Victor, I hope so. Yeah, White, not in our timeline. I don't. And it sucks that Derek White, when he was here, was injured those last couple years because the Celtics really got a steal. I don't think it was a bad trade because at the time Derek was dinged up. He was not playing great. And his first year with the Celtics, he wasn't exactly tearing it up either, or first half season, I should say. But he got healthy, and now he's playing the best basketball of his career. Steven, now I could see that happening. We will trade Fox when Harper is ready to start. I don't think that's crazy to think that could happen at some point. Fox, Castle, Harper, White, Vassell, and great, no way. S. Hogan, that is that crazy mofo is Cam Scattaboo. Man, he is wacky. He is fun to watch. Absolutely fun to watch. I love Cam. I don't know if he's going to have a long career in the league since he's always, running in head first. Just everything's head down. That's Jean-Luc Picard, by the way, doing the Cam Scattaboo for you. Y'all see Wemby on cold? What? Was that the Kevin Hart thing? You're right. Unloading White helped ensure the rebuild. That too. Trey Murphy is my ideal power forward next to Wemby. Quite a few of you mentioned Trey Murphy in the chat. I mean, depending on what we'd have to give up, I'm not totally against it. I don't see us making another trade, but, could be wrong. Maybe we do. That's Jonathan, by the way. Has everybody made the camera? You guys just saw JL. Headband Grogu. You haven't seen Groot. Yes, this is really happening. Yeah, Mikey. You definitely saw the Hulk when he was behind up there. And then, Yodi and Slothy. That little guy here, apparently people loved him in Montenegro. They made him a little like King's Castle and then Miss TSR's hotel room. People were loving him on the plane and at the airport. Everybody liked Slothy. And he's Sloth. He's not like a branded character like everybody else, but, he's been with Miss TSR for a while, and they're buddies. We are playing the Pacers again, Cheeky Panda. Isn't that kind of weird? 2 times this week? Maybe it was for travel at the end of the preseason. I don't know. See, I thought the Kevin Hart thing with Wemby was a few months ago. Did they do a second one? The militia guy says, Vassell and Keldon will be traded. We have too many weapons sitting on the bench, and Vassell is taking up minutes and need to go to Carter Bryant. I wouldn't be shocked if one... I do think one of those guys will be gone at the All-Star break. The militia guy, I think I've said this to you before. I'm picking Devin to probably be traded simply because of the contract. He's making about $10 million more than Keldon. From what I can tell, and I could be wrong, you guys live in Texas, I don't, but Keldon does, he's a little bit more of a community guy than Devin, so I could see them keeping Keldon over Devin. What's up, 5 Love Racing? Ghost Birds Go. By the way, I got to throw this out there. If you're a NASCAR fan, which I am not, admittedly, but if you're a NASCAR fan looking for somebody that covers NASCAR on the regular and does a good job doing it, 5 Love Racing will have you covered. Make sure you check out his channel if you're a NASCAR fan. Devin, for what? Texans, that's a good question. I think to get something good back, and we're going to want a big, right? A legit 4. See, I don't know the teams off the top of my head that need a shooting guard, that are looking to move a big, but ideally a John Collins type player. Maybe not John Collins per se, but something in that mold. There you go. Kelvin, low-key, the heart and soul of the team. There you go, Swerve Plumber. I'll give the plug. You know what else I'm going to plug tonight? Because I haven't plugged it at all. If you are a comic book fan in the chat, if you read comics, collect comics, I started a channel back in July, and I've been having a lot of fun on it. And that channel's here to stay. You guys know I've been kind of wishy-washy with second channels, but I found a really good niche for... And I only have to do 1 video a week, occasionally 2 when I do a CGC unboxing, but I have a comic book channel called Philobox Comics. And I got a little comic book community starting over there. I've got a buddy of mine that has he's got a much bigger channel than I do. And I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to get the channel link in the chat real quick. A little cheap plug there. We're getting close to 600 subscribers. And we're at 573 right now. Fill the Box Comics. I have a unboxing video for Monday. I just got another little Marvel Grail in from the Silver Age. So if you're curious on what that is, make sure you check it out. That video is going up Monday at 12. New videos every Friday at 12 for shows and things of that nature, or trips to local comic shops. And then if I do a CGC unboxing, those are on Mondays. If you're not familiar with CGC, that is the comics grading company. They grade comic books, and while I don't love them, they're the number one. They're the number one in the comic industry. All right, Spurs ball. Pineapple Power in the court, Devin and Castle. I also see Wemby still out there, Barnes and Champagne. It is a starting lineup, and another whistle. These are refs really, really like blowing the whistles in the preseason. Most of you guys know. Not that I'm aware of. I think the NBA sets the schedule. Thank you, Maximus. Somebody say trade for Kawhi? No way. No. After the way he left, and he can't stay healthy, and then there's the whole scandal stuff with the Clippers. Castle with a 3 with the clock expiring. In-and-out burger. And another whistle. Oh, boy. That's foul in Indiana. It's going to be Spurs ball. I definitely do not want Kawhi back. No thanks. Juancho, Josh, he's a comic collector, says he has 300 plus comics. Juancho, I think I am close to 9,000-ish. It was more than that, but I've cut way back. I used to have 114 short boxes. I've cut back to 90. Wemby with a beautiful up and under move. Gets around Isaiah Jackson. Layup is good, 68-63. Gold Bond Foot Powder says, show the game. I will do just that. Sucker! There you go. And now Castle's fouled in. Wow, the refs are just blowing the whistle left and right early here. Thank you, Wancho Josh. I hope you enjoyed the comic book channel. I sincerely do. Tex and Sora, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I do not want Kawhi back on the team. No thanks. Jackson already fouled Gian and Waddle hasn't fouled Chua in the... Okay, interesting. Michael, his high dribble is frustrating. It is very frustrating. Kawhi can ride the bench. He's still making over $30 million a year, isn't he? Is this Castle at the line? Did he miss his first free throw? I think he did. Because it's 68-63. Yep, Castle missed his first free throw. Made the second one. Is he like 5 or 6 from the line? That's not terrible. I don't have Jeff Hardy gold on. Fox, Castle, Vassell, Kawhi went. That's a small lineup. And now another foul. My gosh. No, Stevenson. I agree, Steven Hernandez. And Randy or Bismack Biombo he's got a great wingspan of like 7'5", but he's 6'9". He's not an ideal backup center. Zach, they had a lot of injuries. I mean, they had injuries. They had Pop go down. They had a lot of stuff they were dealing with. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Indy, and it's blocked. Spurs ball, up 69-63. Get out to Vassell for 3. No good. I love fast break three-pointers. Pacers ball. There's a 3. I don't know who that was for the Pacers. Who was that? McLaughlin? McLovin for 3. Yeah, Steven, I'm not surprised. NBA League Pass, I'm usually behind a little bit. Nothing I can do about it. Castle flies into the paint. Layup good, 71-66. That was good, Zach. Thank you. Off for work the next 2 days, which I'm happy about. Castle with 16 points now, 5 of 9 from the field. Is that McLovin again? This McLovin guy's killing it. Bobo just got signed by... he's got signed Cheeky Panda. And Wemby with a throwdown. Now will Area 51. Yeah, I'm ahead of the Spectrum broadcast. Go figure. Well, Area 51. The lob from Castle to Wemby. And now an alley-oop for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson throws it down. It's a dunk fest. Yeah, most guy he could be. We'll see on that one. Oh, I should have got Jonathan up for the alley-oop. Champagne with the ball right now for the Spurs. Over to Devin. 10 on the shot clock for San Antonio. Little screen by Wemby. Devin's going to drive. Gets back to Wemby. Wemby fakes a 3. Back to Devin. We just traveled. Turnover. Steven Hernandez, that's a damn good question. I hope we win. So many of you guys were saying we've never been undefeated in the preseason. So you idiot. Michael, how you really feel? 9 turnovers for the Spurs, 9 turnovers for the Pacers. Both teams turning the ball over equally. 73-70, 8.5 minutes to go. Peter with the ball for the Pacers. Peter Pacer, Pickle, Piper, Picker, Peter. Obi Toppin blocked by Wemby. No. Not in my house. That's 4 blocks for Wemby? 3 or 4? Wemby with the ball, drives in the paint. And another whistle. I love the Area 51 animation, just my type of corny. Have I seen the Punisher? Yes, Suburban, I have seen that. I don't own it, but I have seen what you're talking about. Yeah, Michael, Vassell's making a few people angry, I've noticed in the chat. Thank you, Bangerway, 4 blocks. Mark P, that was my Dikembe Mutombo. Penny for 3. He has just been really... Man, if he can keep that going into the regular season. And a block by Wemby! Champagny with the 3 down the other end. Splash! 5 threes for Champagny. Pop it and cork it. He is our shooter. Pew pew. I look like Honest Abraham Lincoln? I don't see that, but I hear YMCA. YMCA. Okay, that was not done very well. Champagne greater than Vassell. What's up, Rivi and friends? The guys look good. Champagne is cooking tonight. He's just draining threes left and right. Champagne 5 of 6 from the field. It's all 3-point attempts. He's got 15 points. Wemby with 15. Castle with 16. Castle has 8 assists. Like what I'm seeing from some of the guys. Castle's looking good handling the ball tonight. Spurs up 79-70. Looking to go 5-0. 5-0 like my Mustang in the preseason. Champagne is way better than Evan and gets paid $140 million less. Yeah. It looks like Champagne might be our sniper. If what Barnes provides is only shooting, why can't Champagne start? You know what, Toby? Champagne is a better defender. Height-wise, aren't they both around 6'8"? So, starting lineup-wise. Fox, Castle, this is assuming everybody's healthy. Fox, Castle, Champagne at the 3. Wemby at the 5. Who's at the 4? That's Sohan? That would be a pretty decent defensive lineup, though. Wemby, Sohan, and Champagne at our front court. Plus Castle. And Fox is no slouch. He led the NBA in steals a couple years ago. I think they're the same height as well. Good morning, Joe. Go Spurs. Go. Man, I'm pumped. I am so pumped up for the season. You guys probably know that. Champagne, the new Danny Green? I don't like Barnes at the 4, though. I know you guys don't either. He's a little bit undersized. He's a horrible rebounder. He's not a good defender. He's a good 3-point shooter, although we haven't seen it in the preseason at all as of yet. I wouldn't be opposed to Wemby, Sohan, Champagne, Castle, Fox when he's healthy. Thank you for being here, Levi. I'm ready to finish with Vassell's contract. Roger, shout out to the Philippines. Go Spurs, go to you. It seems like the person that people want traded the most, I'm guessing, is Devin Vassell. No, Toby, I don't like Barnes at the 4 at all either. I don't. Hopefully, Jeremy can be healthy and we can see the best Jeremy Sohan that we've seen with the Spurs, especially playing in position. Because the last 2 seasons have been ridiculous with point Sohan and center Sohan. That's not ideal for him to succeed. Seeing Jeremy at the 3 or the 4 or both, I hope we get to see the best Jeremy. I really do. I hope he's a Spur for life, but that's up to Jeremy and how well he plays, right? And Jackson would have missed at the rim. Wemby with the rebound. He'll drop it off the Castle. Spurs up 79-70. It doesn't say live Spurs game, George Ayers. It says live play-by-play and scoreboard, which is exactly what I'm doing. There's no false advertisement here. Don't be doing that. This does not say the game is live anywhere on this channel. I mean, I don't know how to be more transparent. It's live play-by-play and scoreboard. Peter for 3, no good. And now the ball's going to bounce around, and Peter gets the ball back for the Pacers. 10 on the shot clock for the Pacers. There's another long 3. That one's no good. Ball's going to bounce around and fall into Peter's hands again. Another long 3 for the Pacers. That one's no good. Wemby with the rebound. And Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. We do go live here for almost all the Spurs games, as most of you know. And we'll continue to do so throughout the regular season, as our Spurs will have a winning season. Up by 9 against the Pacers. Wemby's going to start to drive. Stops, pops. Man, that mid-range has been looking better for Victor Wembanyama. Machine 78, good evening. Miss TSR went to bed, DJ. She flew from Montenegro to New England today. So she is 6 hours ahead still. So she's tired. She called in tonight. I don't blame her. I knew she was going to. Obi Toppin drives in the paint, kicks it out for 3, and Peter's 3 is no good. Wemby with another board. Robert, too many. Yeah, I think Wemby's good. He needs to work on the turnovers, but he is... Yeah, he's locked in. 17 points, 12 boards, 4 blocks. Barnes for 3. Good. 14-point game. Biggest lead of the game, is it not? Barnes from the corner, his favorite spot last season. I assume that's going to be his favorite spot to shoot from this season. Defense chants out in San Antonio for the 64 fans in the stands. There's another miss for the Pacers. Spurs ball. Castle bring it up. Kicks it out to Devin. Devin drives in the paint. Layup is an air ball, but he was fouled. Nelly watching from Singapore. What's going on? Jason, it's great to be back. And I hope to do more videos during the regular season because this is a fun season. I could tell it's going to be a fun season. I've been a little, probably a little burned out, to be honest with you guys. I needed the time off in August, September. But I do a lot of the videos at work, which is why you only see one take. I have 15 minutes to shoot those things and get them uploaded, so I got to nail it the first time or second time. Or hopefully not third or fourth time. But I don't have a lot of time to put those videos together, so no time to edit them. They go up the way they are. But I want to do more videos about our Spurs. Well, I think once the regular season starts, you're going to see a lot more. Was Harrison on the Clippers? He was at the Warriors. He won a championship in like 15? Son of Scar, I really hope we see him in his regular position. Spurs winning, Vassell being assistant, you can't tell. Yeah, Von Swine, that's a good thing if anybody's struggling and you don't really notice because the team's up by 15. Michael, Wemby's been a turnover machine since his rookie year. Not last season. His rookie year, he turned the ball over a lot, too. It's a turnover for Indy. Area 51 on the bench. He might be done for the night. I don't know. Domino, go Spurs, go to you. I'm sorry if I'm blinking a lot. My eyes are... These freaking... Oh, timeout. These lights are killing me. Michael, I think it'll get better, but I do believe because of his high dribble and how much the ball is going to be in his hands that Wemmy's going to be a consistent 3 turnover a game guy, which isn't horrible. 3 turnovers a game for your main offensive player, that's probably about normal. What you don't want to see is the turnovers get worse, or I hate to use her as an example, but she popped in my head. Caitlin Clark is the best player in the Indiana Fever in the WNBA and the most popular player probably in the league right now. A turnover machine, which you don't hear about a lot, but she averages 5.5 turnovers a game. That's unacceptable. So hopefully Wemby's never averaging more than 4, like a Russell Westbrook type thing. But I think he's going to be around 3. I don't think he's going to be a guy that averages only 2 or 2.5. Thank you to Team Onyx. They're good turnovers and bad turnovers. That's fair, Bible. We don't want tall Westbrook. We really don't. at all. No thanks. By the way, appreciate you guys hanging out on a Friday night. These Friday streams can be a little tough, but you guys hanging out, I know there's excitement in there for the Spurs. This is the most excitement I think we've had on the channel in years. See, we have 318 people watching. That's a nice crowd. We have 179 likes. I'm pretty sure we'll get to 200 sooner than later. But what a strong showing by our Spurs in the preseason. Yeah, David, he keeps the ball high, which I think is a big problem. He keeps the ball very high when he dribbles, and being 7 foot a zillion, it makes it easy for people to poke the ball out. When our starters are on the bench, the team is Harper, KJ, Cornett, Bryant, and Fox. Sohan and Olenek are... Yeah. No Fox, no Sohan, no Olenek. Thank you, Bobby. He says, smash that thumbs up. Man, you're looking about to fall on your face with sleepiness. Thank you, Skill Switch. Show enough, I'll show him now. There you go. Sucker! 3 Beers said you have more people here than at the game. You might be right. I'm not about to fall asleep, but it's... My eyes have not adjusted to having these LCD lights on me at all. I keep trying to push them farther away just to... contacts and LCD lights are bad. How's the place you live in compared to San Antonio? So here's what I'll say. Where I live in Connecticut, the taxes are ridiculous, and I think I looked up properties where you guys are, and the taxes seem more reasonable there. But when I went to visit, the cost of food, and I don't know why, but when I went to HEB, it seemed like your food out there is really expensive. Jordan McLaughlin's making his preseason debut. Kellen in the paint misses. Jordan McLaughlin is on the court. And now an alley-oop dunk at Jay Huff in transition. Nice job by the Pacers getting the ball down the court quick. I did not think we'd see Jordan in all this preseason, but he's in there. And he can shoot the 3 ball. Harper into the paint. Nothing. I probably do need computer glasses. You're probably right, Andy. Definitely colder in Connecticut. Yes, 3 Beards. 100 million%. The weather is much nicer in San Antonio. Wiseman jumper good from the baseline. 85-74. We can hold a lead. I don't know if we will. As Michael just said, this unit about to lose us the game. Carter Bryant for 3. Boink, no good. Thank you, show enough. Why can't he play like a bust, right? Look at Isabel helping with the French. And there's a 3 for the Pacers. By Jay Huff, it's an 8-point game just like that. We just had our biggest lead of the game, and now it's an 8-point game. Jason, property taxes are high here too. Rainbow Pedro from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for being here. Kelvin into the paint. Ends the run. And Cornett with a block down the other end. It'll be Pacers ball that went out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. That went off a Pacer. I think that went off a Wiseman. All right. 8 blocks for the Spurs tonight. Harper flies into the paint. Layup good. Nice. And quickly in transition, the Pacers get down the other end quick, and Peter with the layup, and I'm going to say Pop calls a timeout. Mitch Johnson calls a timeout. If the Spurs pass it out of bounds, I'll make a John Cena reference. But DJ Dinosaur won't be able to see it. Jay Sway and Crazy Train. Ozzy. Oh, you guys are talking about Ozzy. Ozzy in French. Mitch is finally mad, right? Sage of Terra goes for his go to you. Good day, Mark P. Let's put another shrimp on the Barbie. I'm going to put more eye drops in my eyeballs. I'm going to put up Ghost for his go real quick here. All right. We done. Mitch looks like Riley Curry. Yeah, maybe Pop called the timeout. No, he didn't. Medicare, guys, it's going to be a fantastic season. It will be the best season I think we've had on this channel. It kills Go Spurs Go to you. Since this channel started, April 5th, 2019, the Spurs have never had more than 34 wins. Wow, Friday. That is a good night. 43 points by MPJ. Mr. Z, Go Spurs Go to you. Never more than 34 wins, and I do think we'll have more than that. Mitch calling early timeouts, yelling at players, definitely a different team. Yeah, right? Mitch yelling at players. They're playing the Pee Wee Herman song, Tequila. Or they're playing Tequila. I know it as Pee Wee's Big Adventure song. Dilly's defense is dookie. Jason B, I don't know if Patty retired. He might have. Carter Bryant with the ball, drives in the paint, goes for a dunk, gets blocked. Cornette with the putback. Good and one. Gotta like what we're seeing from Luke Cornette in the preseason. Yeah, after we drafted Castle at 4, I did not want Dilly at 8. That made no sense at all. We could have had Zach Edey. But instead of Edey, we got a Corny. So, all good. Sure did, Bobby. Yeah, he did, Mark P. It is Pacers ball, 92-79. Spurs back up in double digits. The Pacers had it down to like 6, and Jay Huff's going to get fouled by Luke Cornette and go to the line for 2. Patty Mills, last I heard, is a GM of basketball organization. Wow, Rainbow. I had no idea. No idea. Thanks for the info. Good for him. I mean, that's not the worst place to live, is it? It's expensive as hell. I'm sure you can afford it. First free throw is good by Huff. And showing Harper's layup where he was able to just blow Peter out of it and just blew right by him and got in the paint for a very easy layup. Carter Bryant stealing the draft. We'll see. Too early to tell, Nether, but I hope you're right. 92-80, the Spurs are in the bonus. Jay Hupp is at the line for the Pacers. One more free throw to go with 2.5 to go. Taking forever to shoot his free throw. Made it. Addy T. Rolla, good evening. Put in the Human Torch, David Jones Garcia. Benjamin, this is the last game of the preseason, and the Spurs have a chance to go undefeated. Keldon for 3, no good. Man, I talked about his shot looking better, and tonight he proved me wrong. And now another whistle. Offensive foul on the Pacers. That's turnover. If Kelly does well this season, will we have a 3-headed monster for our guards and bigs at the same time? How about that? Addy, the team looks good tonight. Michael, this game does feel like it's long. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 50 minutes. We're still in the third quarter. Usually these streams last about 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and 20 minutes. We'll probably go over that based on the fouls. Harper with the ball. Pull up Jay. Okay. Illuminex, I am worried as well. I honestly am. I think his turnover problem will get fixed as the regular season progresses, but right now it's a little tough to watch him turning it over 5 or 6 times a game. Harper with a steal. Get it up to Ford and get it out to Jordan McLaughlin for 3. Okay. No, we don't get a trophy. Carlos, I'm excited, and Go Spurs go to you. And Jay Huff blows a dunk. The Pacers get the ball back. He was going to put the hammer down, but he couldn't quite complete it. That 3-point attempt by, I don't know who the hell that is for the Pacers, but it was no good. Still Pacers ball. 1 minute to go. Yep, give a team a ton of opportunities. They're eventually going to make it. That was campaign. Well, no, I feel about him for 3. Armando, go Spurs, go to you. 97-84, 13-point lead. Jordan McLaughlin with the ball for the Spurs. Over to Luke Cornett, 10 on the shot clock. Cornett drops it off to Harper. Harper going to drive into the paint and turns it over. Yeah, campaign, Michael. And now a steal by Keldon Johnson. Keldon into the paint, layup good. I think I'm going to call goaltending. It went in. Doesn't matter. Leonardo, the last quarter is the next quarter. What's up, good Doja? Or what's up? What's good, Doja? Well, I said that all backwards. I'm a little tired. Keldon with 10 points on 5 of 11 field goals. Jay Huff with the ball for the Pacers. Takes a 3. Misses a 3. Fight for the board. Pacers get another offensive rebound, and they've been rebounding very well the last few minutes. That's a 3-pointer. I think that was campaign and 1. Yep. Cameron Payne hits a 3 and fouled by Carter Bryant. That's a terrible foul. Fouling a 3-point shooter. Come on, man. Hector, so with the newest injury, it sounds like he's going to miss the opening game. Hopefully no more than that. Opening game for sure. Benjamin, I think it's the Dallas Mavericks, is it not? And Glazer making Keldon is the current longest tenured Spur. Keldon with the drive in the paint, off the glass, good. 0.1 second. Wow, that was right at the buzzer for the most part. No, Steven, Sohan is not playing the first game. From what I understand, he's definitely out for the first game of the season. And it is Mavericks. Okay. All right, this is a good game for our Spurs so far. Yeah, Pritchard was definitely the 6th man of the year last year. Uncle Kevin says tax Brazilian Ghosts. Sanaskari's looked better. Steph has looked, yeah. I think he's going to be really solid for us this year. I don't know why some people still want to trade him, but to each his own. Evo666, first time in the stream. Thank you for stopping in. For anybody new here, my name is Rich, and TSR Sports is obviously a sports channel. I do cover the Giants and the Yankees with shorts, but as far as our San Antonio Spurs, I cover most of the games live. We're going to do probably at least 80 in the regular season. I know I'm going to miss one game for sure, but my girlfriend sometimes joins me in the stream. We got a whole bunch of plushies that are Spurs fans, and also do news and analysis videos when I can. Those should be really picking up once the regular season starts. I'm excited for this team. They look great. What I'm trying to say, if you haven't subscribed already, what you waiting for? And I think we had 29,000 tonight. Or 28,000. Not 29,000. Well, math ain't mathin'. We had 28,000. We just passed 28,000. Next number, 29. McLaughlin is a nice guy to have off the bench. You know, he's a good 3-point shooter. He's a vet. The minimum contract is like $2 million, I think. David Jones-Garcia time? It's got to be getting close. I don't think Wemby's coming back. I got to think Castle's not coming back. It kills 6 years. Simran Squash says TSR stands for the Spurs are winning. So Mark P, the game I'm missing for sure is versus the Brooklyn Nets. It's game 3 of the season. It's a Sunday afternoon game at 2 p.m. I've talked about it on the channel. Multiple reasons why I'm not doing the game. One, the biggest reason is the Giants play the Philadelphia Eagles in a rematch. That's Saquon Barkley versus his old team on that day at 1 o'clock. The Giants just whooped the Eagles on Thursday Night Football, so you got to think the Eagles are thinking, grant me revenge. So that should be a really good game. 2, I don't get the channel I don't get Yes Network, so I'd have to buy some streaming service just for Yes. And 3, NBA games in the afternoon during the NFL season generally don't do well anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I got all those reasons not to call the game. I'll watch the Giants and the Eagles, and if anything happens in the Spurs, I can do a news video later that day. But I expected... I can't even name 2 players on the Nets right now. I can't name 2. DJ Rose with the $2 super chat says, yo, just happened to say hello here at the game. That is awesome. LaBoy, maybe a local game, and I might, if a buddy of mine, Beantown Breakdown, who's a fellow YouTuber, McLaughlin for 3, no good. He has season tickets. He's going to see if he can swap a ticket to get tickets to Monday Night Football, the Giants versus the Patriots in Foxborough on December 1st or 2nd. So I would love to see the Giants in New England. That would be great. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Harper almost with a steal. 2 on the shot clock for the Pacers. They force a mile-long 3. Air ball. That went out of bounds. That wasn't even close. Leonardo, that's a good question. When Fox and Sony come back, is it going to mess up the chemistry we've been seeing the team build lately? Tom Brady is definitely not the quarterback, DJ Dinosaur. Yeah, Mark, the tush pushers. And alley-oop to Harper throws it up high, and Cornette goes up and throws it down. I didn't think he was going to get that. Evo 666, yep. I'm a Giants fan, Yankees fan, and Spurs fan. If you're wondering why, because that doesn't make any sense when you say it, or when I say it. Grew up in a New York household, Yankees fan, then a Giants fan. Was looking for an NBA team, discovered David Robinson. Spurs fan. I don't know how to play Pokemon either, yes, Sirski. I know how to play Magic the Gathering. I play Commander. Oh, I don't like the Universes Beyond sets that are coming out at all. We have some bodies hitting the floor, and the jump ball is going to be called. Being a season ticket member during, Hanover the last, the Keldon Johnson year was probably the leanest year. When Keldon was our top scorer, that was right before Wemby. Even I took some time off calling games. I took like 50 games off in the middle of the season. I was still watching, but the interest was at an all-time low, and it was hard to get motivated to go live, so I just took some time off. And I'm glad I did, because since Wemby's come here, I've been doing about 80 games a year just for the regular season. If you add Summer League and preseason, then it's usually over 90. Peter's open for 3 after the Pacers win the jump ball, and he hits it. Whoops, that's one too many points for a three-pointer. Is Dylan okay? He's coming out of the game, but hope he's okay. Seems all right. He's not going to the locker room, which is a good thing. Yes, I think Dylan Harper is now done for the game. Yeah, Jordan, Keldon, Luke, Umudi's in there, and Carter. That's a lineup. Umude for 3, no good. Pacers ball down by 12, 10 minutes to go, excuse me. McLovin with the ball for the Pacers. He stepped out of bounds. Isaiah, yes, Pascal Siakam is done. Evo 666, I do think the Spurs will make the playoffs. 50 wins, 32 losses, 6 seed. The fans are calling for David Jones Garcia. Nice. We do have actually a lot of Steelers fans in this area, which is weird. XGXRYX needs Siakam to get one more point. Well, I don't think he's going to get it. I think he's done for the game. Pacers are putting out guys I've never heard of. Slauson? Bradley? Pacers are going deep into their bench, and you're not going to see Pascal Siakam again. Andy Hoop Yambo is on the team. He has played in the preseason. He has not looked particularly great. We could see him tonight. And there's a foul on Indy. At least first ball. You need one as well. I'm sorry, guys. I honestly don't think you're going to get it. There you go, Keto. Micah Potter's checking in, who's been Riley Minix. Yeah, we're going into garbage time, guys. Oh boy, we're in garbage time. I'm not gonna know these guys for the Pacers. Spurs ball up by 12. Wemby's done, absolutely. Andy, my doppelganger's in there. Potter with the ball. Over to Carter Bryant for three. In and out. Wemby definitely done. And ball's going to throw it into the backcourt. That is a backcourt violation on the Pacers. Spurs ball at 9:05 to go. Right, July 26th. Good garbage minutes for Rich Jr. Micah Potter in the game we're going to lose. Ouch. How do you really feel? Jordan McLaughlin with the ball for the Spurs. Ugh, I'm getting sleepy. Micah Potter for three. Of course not. Umude with the putback. Good. Micah Potter has been off all preseason. All preseason. He's been awful. Ernie Estrada, Victor played, looked good, minus all the turnovers. He had like 5 or 6 turnovers tonight. Same story that's been all preseason. Wemby looks great, doing Wemby things. Can't stop turning the ball over. Trez official, I think he had like 17. I think he had a double-double with 17 points and double-digit rebounds. An off-balance three is no good for Indiana, and I don't know any of these Indiana guys anymore. Inferno, I don't know if we're the only team that would go undefeated this preseason. I don't know. Micah Potter with a block, though. Leonardo, I don't want to be a Knicks fan. No thanks. Who's your favorite current Spur player? Wemby. Castle's right there, too. Still like Kelvin. You know, I feel like I'm alone on the island there. There's a bucket in the paint for the Pacers. It is 105-93. Spurs with 52 points in the paint. The Pacers only 40. Stanley Umude with the runner. Good. 107-93. Oh, did the Rockets go undefeated? I don't know. Yes, he is, Ernie. He is. Some dude for the Pacers just scored. I don't know who that was. Nice, Falcon Lord. Micah Potter. Oh my gosh, Micah Potter hit a three. Shoulder, Desmond. Dinged up his shoulder. Didn't seem serious when he left. Hopefully he's all right. I don't want to be doing a video that Dylan Harper is injured. Foul on the Spurs with 7:23 to go. Dodgers are up 4-0. That one's done. Prince Vic, it is great to see us winning. They have been looking... It's great to see us winning. Got a couple substitutions happening right now. How many team has found the records? Magic seem like... Oh, the Spurs only would be 5-0. Okay. Okay. Pacers ball, and there's a runner and good. I don't know these Pacers players at all. My apologies. I just don't. McLaughlin in the paint. Kicks it out to Potter. Over to Riley Minix. 14 on the shot clock for San Antonio. 7 minutes to go. Riley to Umude. Umude to McLaughlin. Back to Potter. Pull-up jumper by Potter. No good. We are a playoff team, Ernie. We are. Yeah, the Ghost Spurs go up. Imagine making the NBA and score basket only to have the commentator call your name some dude from the Pacers. He doesn't know who I am, though. It's feelings mutual. I mean, if he was wearing a headband, he could be headband guy. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. Let's stop the clock. We're in another timeout. Jaron, you're not getting one more point from Siakam, man. He's done for the game. He's not going to play another second. He's not getting you another point. I'm sorry. I call it like I can see it. The starters on both teams are done for the day. And Steven Hernandez, I'm hoping the same about Kelly Olynyk as well. I'm really hoping he plays well in a bench role for us. He's not going to start, barring something weird happening. Timeout. This is the best Spurs team, I think, since 16-17. Yes. Amityville, I agree. Micah Potter's been a disappointment. I was excited when Micah Potter, got signed to be part of the practice squad or whatever it was. I was like, hey, maybe he could be something special for us. He's done nothing in the preseason. Absolutely nothing. Which is what you are about to become. If you only knew the power of the dark side. Be happy I can. The Giants stink, but they're fun to watch right now. So there is that. Vic Carter Bryant is too good for the third stringer, but not good enough for solid minutes. LeBoy, that's actually kind of fair. Which is probably why he'll go to Austin. Wemby had like 5 blocks, Evo 666. He was blocking left and right. That's Brazilian Ghost, I hope you're right. Larry Gardner, Ghost Spurs, go to you. Gabriel Harper dinged up his shoulder. Which, yes, Mark, that was Darth Vader. With the cup. I mean, the cup helps. Like, the cup helps a lot.
Luke, help me take this mask off so I can look at you with my own eyes. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
A little DV for you, not Devin Vassell. Do I see a bit of Jalen Williams and Carter Bryant? Like Jalen Williams, the Thunder All-Star? What? The Giants give you... Oh, shoot. No kidding, Darren. Thank you, Larry. Harp, Levi and friends, I didn't see how Harp got injured. Somebody said he got... Oh, maybe I'll actually see it now. No, this is not it. Somebody... Wrestling move or something? I did not catch it. Where the Hayden Christian impression? I don't really have one. All I remember Hayden Christian saying is, if you're not with me, you're against me. Whee! I did not love the prequels. Potter for 3. Of course he missed. He sucks. Spurs get the ball back. Potter goes in for a stuff, and gravity blocks him, but he is fouled and he's going to go to the line for 2. Bro got a WWE spear to the shoulder? Is that what happened? I didn't even catch that, Amityville. Thank you. All right, so some bum jumped on Dylan Harper. Dang, I hope he... Oh, my gosh. What is David Jones Garcia hasn't... he just checked in the game. Micah Potter's at the line for 2, by the way. I would say DJG at this point, like 6 points. All right, so David Elrod, I'll address that real quick because I do like me some Star Wars. Or did. I love 4, 5, and 6. That probably is obvious based on my age. Part 1 is awful. Except for the fact that Liam Neeson is awesome as Qui-Gon Jinn. And, of course, Ray Park as Darth Maul is phenomenal. So I can at least make it through part 1. I don't love the movie. Can't stand the kid playing Anakin, as most people can't. But I can watch. It's serviceable as a Star Wars movie. A long 3 from the Pacers at the shot clock, excuse me. No good. Oh, I missed a 2 by the Spurs. My bad. 114-97. Spurs up by 17. I hate part 2, Attack of the Clones. I just don't like it. Part 3, I do enjoy. DJG with the ball, and then 7, 8, 9. 7 I find watchable. 8 and 9 I think are just, I don't like them. Stanley Amune gets in the paint and hammers it down. And gets the... I think Dylan Harper is okay. He just got a big hug, and I think he's all right. He might have just had a stinger or something. He seems like he's fine. Slauson for 3, no good. Spurs ball up by 19. Amude down the other way with the layup. It's no good, but he's fouled going to line for 2. Yes, Larry. Undefeated preseason incoming. You know what? I have not seen Andor. And I've not seen Firefly. Or I've heard good things about Firefly. Is that the show that became Serenity? I haven't seen it. I know you're probably like, you've never seen Andor. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll be transparent. If I haven't seen something, I haven't seen it. 20-point lead. Yep. We are killing the Pacers. Darren, I think Harper's going to be fine. Amude, a name I've never heard in my life, but he's playing better than Max. Yeah, actually he is. And he can throw down, too. Vinny Canini, my girlfriend has ESPN Plus. I could watch Andor on that. Wemby is yawning. I'm yawning internally, Bobby. I'm exhausted. James Wiseman for 3? What? Micah Potter with a double dribble. I'm done with Micah Potter. Reyes, playoffs, yes. I'm so done with Micah Potter. I'm done. And now turnover by the Pacers. All right, returning the favor. You know, the Pacers are in a tough spot because they lost 2 players of their team that are part of the finals roster. One to free agency, Miles Turner, and then one to a bad injury, and Tyrese Halliburton. Carter Bryant pull up in the paint, no good. Foul. Jeez, they call fouls and everything. Bro, and they lost 2 important parts of their roster in Halliburton and Turner. That's huge. They're still a good team, but they're nowhere near as good without those 2 guys, I don't think. Mr. Fred, I agree. Be competitive, fun to watch, and whatever happens, happens. 2 free throws for the Spurs. First one's good. We're going to go 5-0 in the preseason, guys. 5-0. Barring a crazy miracle by the Pacers, which I don't think they have the personnel on the court to pull off a miracle. Spurred out with the $5 super chat says Driver 5676. What's that reference there, guys? What am I missing? Driver 5676. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Your boy Wiz, what's going on? What the Halliburton? We have another whistle. The refs have been blowing the whistles all night. Yeah, glazing bacon. I agree. Is 6'7"? Who's 6'7"? I guess I'm missing it. I appreciate the super chat, but I see the 6'7" in there, but what's the 5 and the 6 before and after? I just had a free throw by the Pacers for some reason. Andy, Rodney Minix has been invisible in the preseason. Just doing nothing. Yeah, I'm missing something. Oh, it's a teenage me. Okay, I was like, I don't get it at all. There's a turnover. Carter Bryant on the break. It's blocked from behind. Spurs get the ball back. Potter for 3. All right, well, he hit 3. 6'7" might be a trend, but I sure as heck don't know it. Larry Gardner with the $2 super chat says, salute to you, TSR, holding it down for years. 81. We're in a timeout. 6'7" is Jen Alpha. Yeah, Boss Paul, says, damn Pacers trash. You must be a Pacers fan. You know what? So, Phil, I can't really focus on one player's defense like I'd like to. I would love to analyze games and tell you guys who's been playing great on the ball, off the ball. Well, I guess I can see the on the ball stuff, but I don't see the off ball defense. Because I'm calling play-by-play, running the scoreboard, and talking to you guys, I'm following the ball, the player that has the ball, so I don't see anything off ball. All right, I gotta look up this 6-7 thing. Is this something sexual? What is 6-7?
67 is a slang term. It doesn't.
67 is a viral slang term with no single inherent meaning, often used to refer to the number itself in a nonsensical or brain rot way, or to describe something as so-so or average. It originated from a hip-hop song and has been adopted by online content creators, not me, especially on TikTok, and also used in conversation by students. Some people use it a double-handed gesture while saying it. So it means nothing? Really? It means nothing? Jason, 8675309 was Jenny's number. At least it had a meaning. It literally means nothing. Okay. That's... interesting. Yeah, you know what, Prince Vic? My girlfriend's nephew was talking about brain rot, and I was like, I'm good. Yeah, we made yes, Sirski. 5-0 in the preseason. Jason B, my generation had, lots of numbers. 6'9", 420, 187 for songs, not don't do it, but for songs, 8675309. Talking about my generation. Any generation had, parachute pants were cool when I was a kid. How'd those do? Breakdancing. Breaking 2, electric boogaloo. Nice, Andy. All right. 5-0. Spurs going 5-0. MC Hammer pants. Yep. Even before that, though, Hammer was popular in the 90s. They were fully parachute, but they were borderline parachute. I'm talking like the 85 and 86, where you had like a piece of cardboard to break dance on outside. I tried break dancing. I was not good at it at all. We have a foul. It's 123-98. There you go, Bobby. Turbo and Ozone. Wow. Darren, that's fair. If I'm going to throw numbers out, they're going to have a meaning. I'm just going to throw out 2 numbers just for the sake of 2 numbers. Pacers ball down by a ton with 3.5 minutes to go. There's a long 3. No good. Rodney Minix with the rebound. Yeah, I said breaking 2 electric boogaloo. Sure did. I love those movies. Plus in the 80s, we just had all those great ninja movies. Evo666. I have been a Spurs fan. Wemby's not coming back, Winky. The starters are done. Spurs fan for 35 years. Pacers went to the finals and Spurs. Well, Fonswine, let's take it little grain of salt. This is not the same Pacers team that went to the finals. Carter Bryant for 3. Air ball. The Pacers don't have Miles Turner or Tyrese Halliburton, and those are 2 pretty important part of that cog that made the finals last year. Sure enough. Bruce Leroy. The glow. If you know, you know. Pacers ball down by 25, under 3 minutes to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Indiana. Show enough from the last Dragon. So, Rich, whose player impressed you the most this preseason? Who disappointed me? All right, good question. Stephon Castle's looked good in his 2 games. Wemby has definitely looked fantastic, minus the turnovers. Devon's looked a little better. Kelman's looked much better. Harper has been as advertised at times in limited quantities. Harrison Barnes is disappointed, but he's a vet. I'm sure he'll be fine in the regular season, but he has looked terrible so far in the preseason. You know who actually disappointed me in the preseason? Darren Fox and Jeremy Sohan, because they did not play in it. I was so excited, talking about it for months. We're going to see Wemby and Fox at the, we're going to finally get to see that at 100%. There's an alley to Micah Potter. Okay. Wemby and Fox are going to get an off-season. They're going to have the preseason. It's going to be so lit when the season starts, and Fox can't even play. Man, we are just blowing out the alley from David Jones-Garcia to Micah Potter. Coyote's always in form. Levitating baby coyote. Oh, that was an and one. Levitating baby coyote, coyote, my bestest little buddy. Am I impressed by written? No, July 26th. Actually, Micah Potter's been a disappointment. He's played better tonight, but he has been bad all preseason. Riley Minix has not looked good. Harrison Ingram's not impressed me. Coach Mitch Johnson actually has been okay. I'll give credit where credit is due. Yeah, Levi and Freds, I still don't like all those turnovers. Plus, if you take those minutes and, if you played 18 minutes and you just double and say, okay, you would have 30 points, 20 rebounds, 6 assists, whatever. I get that, but you have to double the turnovers as well. And his turnover rate's a bit high for me. I think it'll get corrected. I was hoping to see it would get corrected by the end of the preseason, and it's not there yet. J. Huff hits both free throws. I think that's J. Huff. Is it J. Huff? Yeah, it is. Timeline on Fox Sohan. Ryan, from what I understand, Jeremy's only going to miss the first game. Fox might miss the first 5. Riley Minix for 3, no good. I get trying with the creativity, but we'll see. He is extremely tall, so that certainly contributes to a lot of turnovers. Castle did look good tonight, DJ Rose. Steph did look good. Larry, that's a good question. I don't know. David Jones-Garcia with the ball right now for San Antonio. Gets to Riley Minix. Minix in the paint. Kicks it out. Carter Bryant for 3. There we go. 27. Oh, the game's definitely over, Andy. Oh, it was only for the first quarter he turned it over? Next stream will be the Mavericks and the Spurs. The season opener, and Miss TSR will be here. We might go a little early for that one. Maybe 15 minutes early, but man. And we do have a spilled beer in the front row, alcohol abuse. Hey, if any of you are heading out, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does still help the channel. We are at 232 thumbs up. All right, a little smaller crowd tonight. So we can get to 250. That would be greatly appreciated. One last time, Pop. What does a thumbs up look like? Mark P, the game's over. DJ Rose, I do not live in New York. I live in Connecticut. Pretty close. But no, not New York. Harper versus, yes. Dylan Harper versus Cooper Flagg, James. It should be a good one. 129-102, a little over a minute to go. So hands it. I saw that David Jones-Garcia. Spurred out, indeed. Good game for our Spurs again. 5-0 in the preseason. Jones-Garcia is going to force a 3. He banked it, and is that an and 1? It didn't count? Why did that count? 2 shots. What? He said he was fouled. What? BS. JBG, no idea on Pop's health. far as I know, he's okay, but we're not going to get... I don't think we're getting a lot of news on that. Oh, Bobby Fibber, you went there. David Jones Garcia, year 3 should have counted. I hope it's going to undefeated. Yes, T-Gunk, I hope this undefeated preseason translates into wins in the regular season. Isabel, thank you for staying up really late, by the way. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you that stayed up later just hanging on a Friday night or whatever. I think this is going to be the best year for the channel. We've never had a boom on this channel. Like, comic books had the boom, or Eagles win the Super Bowl. Minix for 3. You have the moment as a channel content creator, if you do sports or a niche content like this, that you have something that brings viewers in. The Spurs have never been good. I mean, sure, Wemmy brought the hype his first 2 years, but the team still wasn't winning. His rookie year, they were quite awful. We're finally going to maybe have a good push next season, so it should be a lot of fun. You're welcome, Anderson Score. Yes, James, the first winning season for TSR coming. Absolutely. Long overdue. I don't know about 82-0, though. Mark? Okay. Watching in the sleep. Gabriel Alcala, you're going to get timed out in a second here. You're spamming the chat, and that is not cool. Tonight's stars look are likely. Yes. With Fox out, I think that's our starter. Champagne's looked fantastic as a starter. There's an airball 3. I didn't even see who shot that. Minix, Ingram, Potter, Amani, McLaughlin, Waters have to... we need bench though, Xavier. We can't have them all go. You got to have some guys that are cheaper coming off the bench. Here's a miss. Spurs rebound, and the Spurs are going to win. I missed a point by the Pacers. A free throw, apparently. I don't know. 133 to 104. And the Spurs go undefeated. 5-0 record in the preseason for the first time since 97-98. So somebody said the Spurs were undefeated in the preseason. That is not correct. Oh no, they finished 7-1 in the preseason. Maybe this is their first time. Oh, this is the first time we've... I don't know. It's great either way. I'll take it. Let's get up some quick halftime stats. I'm tired. Let's get up some quick end of the game stats for you guys. If you're heading out, please still hit the hit the thumbs up. I saw Matt McClung, 3-time NBA Slam Dunk champion, popped up on Bing, and I was like, huh? And that totally just messed up what I was about to do. Let's get to the end of game stats. I'm not going to go over all of them, but we'll go over a few of them. Where are our Spurs? 133 to 104. Outscored the Pacers 35 to 25 in the third, 32 to 16 in the fourth. That means we outscored them by 10. 26 in the second half. Kellen's talking right now. What's going on here? It's like they're kind of interviewing everybody in this last preseason game, probably celebrating the fact they went undefeated. For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam 9, Aaron Nesmith with 12, Isaiah Jackson with 8, Adrian Nembhard with 10, Benedict Mathurin with 11. Off the bench, Obi Toppin had a rough night, 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting. Jay Huff struggled, 2 of 7 shooting. He finished with 9 points. Cameron Payne suck it, 3 of 9 from the field, 10 points. Ray Dennis, who? I don't know. 1 of 6 from the field, 2 points. Pacers finished 42-27-93 from the field with 19 turnovers. Keldon yelling into the mic. For our Spurs, 15 turnovers. They shot 54-40-83. Starting lineup. Julian Champagnie looked great. 15 points, 3 boards, a block, a turnover on 5 of 6 from 3. Harrison Barnes with his most efficient night of the preseason by far. 9 points on 2 of 2 shooting, including 1 of 1 of 3, 4 of 4 from the line. Victor Wembanyama, 7 of 9 from the field, 17 points, 12 rebounds, a steal, an assist, and 4 blocks. He had 4 turnovers, but you guys are telling me they were all in the first quarter, so that's good to see. Similar to last year, he started the game a little butterfingery and got better as the game went on. Devin Vassell, 10 points. And how about Stefan Castle playing the point tonight? 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He struggled from the arc, 1 of 4, but went 5 of 6 from the line, which is good. 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 9 assists, only 1 turnover. Anything to note off the bench, Carter Bryant struggled from the field, 7 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Kelvin led the bench, second on the bench with 12 points on 6-12 shooting. Luke Cornett, still fantastic off the bench, 15 points on 5 of 7 shooting and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Also grabbed 6 boards in 21 minutes. Micah Potter had his best game as a Spur, 11 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Stanley Amude with 8 points. And then Dylan Harper did struggle tonight, probably his worst game of the preseason. 6 points on 3 of 10 shooting with 4 turnovers. Our Spurs win 133-104 and go to 5-0 in the preseason. Feels good, guys. Feels good. I don't think Harper is going to play enough minutes to get Rookie of the Year or have enough opportunities. I think Cooper Flagg will get more opportunities. Larry says we're winning the chip. John Doe, I'm not 100% sure if the only undefeated team in preseason. That was a good win. Guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to head to bed. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. If we can get to 300, great. If we can't, totally understand. We might not have enough people tonight. But it is going to, as T-Gunk is saying, it's going to be a fun and exciting season. And this is going to be the first winning season in the channel's history. So that I'm excited for. So guys, thank you very much. On behalf of the returning Selena and the entire Couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.